The concept of the multiverse, the concept of alternative universes with alternative laws of physics. If there was something that they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe, you don't think they would do it?
Hello, and welcome to the weekend pregame number 67.
Fuck,
How's it-
2 more weeks.
2 more weeks, and I have an idea. Fractured, would my idea work for episode 69? So
Rumble exclusive.
it would be a Rumble exclusive because YouTube, we're going to be treading waters tonight that YouTube is not going to be fans of. Thank you to the Diddler for that. But because of the Diddler, I went back down an old rabbit hole of the Pizzagate variety. And so pre-show, I was kicking some stuff around with Fractured. I was saying, I might just do in a couple weeks, do an alternate show and go down the Pizzagate thing. Because apparently, like, Fractured wasn't familiar with Marina Abramovich and all the stuff that goes along with that. So because she's making a guest appearance tonight, she will be in a clip that we will be watching later. Are any of you guys familiar with Marina Abramovich?
I guess once I get the refresher, I'm sure it'll come back to me. I'm sure it'll come back.
Been a long
time.
So okay, well, you
the spirit cooking is starting to. I'm trying to remember.
Then you might. So in this clip, there's going to be a thing that might trigger your memory.
Trigger.
Trigger.
We're gonna get triggered.
No. Maybe. I guess if it triggers your gag reflex or something.
We're talking about Meek Mills already?
You know what? I don't know fuck all about Meek Mill.
Oh, he's just, yeah.
But no. So that's just an idea I had doing a Rumble exclusive stream, with Kick and Twitch, because I don't give a shit what Twitch really thinks. I'm mostly there to try and get kicked off anyways.
PewDiePie just got banned from Twitch again.
Oh, well, he does that like every other week. Or he used to.
They just keep giving him money the more they reinstate him, and it just keeps replaying old videos. He's like, I know what I'm doing is wrong, but you keep giving me money, and I'm going to let you keep banning me until you stop giving me money.
Yeah.
If it works, it works.
That's I can follow that line of logic.
Right.
Twitch is like, but he keeps being a draw for us. We have to keep him, but at the same time, we want to kick him off.
Why do you ban him if people are watching his reruns? Well, I don't understand that.
You're trying to have these people make sense. It's impossible.
They're like, we're so desperate for money. We're gonna, let you keep breaking the rules. If girls could show their panty lines over their buttholes over a clear chair, then I'm
Oh
pretty
my
sure
God.
he could do his reruns. Money's money.
Yeah, what did he
Oh,
what did he
yeah.
get kicked off for?
Replaying content. All he does is replay his live streams on loop.
Oh.
That's
What?
it.
But I thought that was okay on Twitch because they literally have reruns, I thought.
They have some
It's-
channels I think that are dedicated to that, but if your channel maybe isn't supposed to be dedicated, because I know they used to do like they had Bob Ross replays and shit like
Yeah.
that. So, I don't know.
Anyway,
Okay. I don't know either, but all right.
Twitch is gay.
Yeah. Anyhow, so we've got that. We're going to talk about the port stuff, and we're going to start off with Hurricane Helene. But before we do that, how you guys doing? Oh, you know what? Real quick, an official announcement.
Oh,
Gal is a new panel member.
I saw her logo
Right.
down there.
Wow.
Everyone here knew that when she got added to the chat a couple weeks ago. She'll be in here whenever she can make it.
Wait a minute. Did we let a woman
Gal-
in?
We let
I
a woman-
How did that happen?
Gal is banned, but Pal's okay.
I started
Okay.
thinking that I thought Devil maybe
Makes
sent
the
her the
green
link
more
too.
You're banned. Get her out of here.
Gal is
Is it?
Gal
is
is
the
our
P
token.
silent?
Oh, cool.
I'm a happy token. It's fine.
Pal. No.
You know, like there's definitely topics that come up that I would have liked to have had an opinion of a woman.
So I provide at least half of that.
Half?
Somewhat.
No,
The fourth?
I'm not asking anymore. I'm done.
I don't know what a woman is. I'm not qualified.
See, there's that, and then half the time I don't understand women. So
That's okay. That means I can get
They
on.
say 40% of women have autism, so maybe that's why she meant only 60%.
Is that it?
That's it.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
I thought it was. What? Actually, this is from like the 80s. It's like that.
Oh, it's probably gotten worse now then.
Yeah,
Was that much in the 80s?
there you go. It adds up. It's like 80s. Oh, back then that seems kind of small.
I didn't even know autism was a thing in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't like
I mean,
pick
it's
one
just-
doctor for research.
Certainly didn't hear about it like you do now.
No.
Well, that's
Um,
because we didn't call it autism. We just called him retarded.
He wasn't willing to
No,
say
it was
that New York's going to
hyperactivity.
freeze
No.
over.
It was hyperactivity.
Retarded.
Pretty
So the
much,
kids,
yeah.
so all the kids that were on Ritalin were actually autists.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's what they are now. Or they just went out and played a lot more and burned out all their energy.
Yeah.
Well, see, in modern times, they call ADHD autism. Because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
call
yeah,
everything
yeah.
autism. And it drives me
I-
crazy.
I think a lot of it's all just a bunch of horse shit.
I
Oh,
agree.
it absolutely is.
I hate it. I hate talking. I hate all the TikToks and the videos where it's like it's not my fault. There are videos where it's like this is what it's like for my husband to live with someone who has ADHD, and it's like I'll literally just like cook dinner and like leave the oven on, and my husband comes in and he's like, she burnt down the kitchen again because she has OCD. She just must have forgot to turn the oven on. Fucking yell at her! She almost burnt your fucking house down. I hate this gay over sympathy for shit when it's just like
That's not
Saying that
80.
you're
That's just being
retarded?
forgetful.
that's what
Right.
they say it is though. It's okay that you're retarded. Just try to function. Like we barely function. The bar's pretty low, darling.
My significant other does not remember to turn off the oven any other time. So it's like, hey, is there a reason why we're leaving the oven on broiler high? It's been a half hour. What do we call
The patriarchy. That's why.
it?
Just another way to heat the house. That's all.
Yeah. In the East Coast.
Speaking.
You already do that in the East Coast.
Oh, did Duke just take off? I was going to have him catch us up on his week because I know it's been a lot of fun for him.
Ugh.
No, I just had a Bluetooth issue happen.
Oh,
Bluetooth.
even more fun.
Torture.
So, how you doing, Duke?
Fine. No damage here. But I know a lot of people who had 2 or 3 feet of water in their homes. Some people in my office, people literally 4 streets north of me.
Oof.
So yeah, you could see the water line 2-3 feet up their house. We had water in our street. It was in the street. It didn't get more than into the edge of the yard. But if you walked to the end of our street, you'd be waist deep in water.
Damn.
So
For me,
yeah, I'm
it
hoping
Contrast.
interest rates come down.
is deep in water.
Oh my.
Hoping interest rates come down and house prices normalize, so I can get to a different elevation zone.
Nah. That's one way to rethink where you have your house.
Oh yeah, it's and then we don't have to pay as much for flood insurance because that's a bitch.
Oof.
Flood insurance.
Yeah, that's right. I
Wow.
remember looking that up before we moved out of Cali. I was like looking at different states and like what they had for different things, and like flood insurance and stuff was one of those big. Like oof.
A lot of people think that your normal home insurance will cover it. Most home insurers will not. So if there's not as much wind damage here because the winds only got up to tropical storm strength for the most part. Maybe we had some hurricane gusts around 75, but those are just brief gusts. I mean, we had some part of our flashing came off. That's just going to happen. But the winds were fine. I mean, I've been through Category 2 storms before, so that's not a problem. But oh, wait a minute, Jalen Hurts just tipped money.
I just got money
Hey.
by a Pro Bowler.
And
Oh,
why
Bitch, only
$10?
$10?
That's all you can swing. Like, did you miss a decimal? Like,
Missed a few fucking
Oh
throws.
shit! I forgot to set my
it's okay.
lineup.
My kicker just
Oh, you
decided
better.
to miss a freaking field goal.
It's too late.
Thank you, Brad.
You forgot to
Go ahead.
bench B John. That's
I gotta
what's
go.
up.
I gotta go find what Jalen Hurts had to say.
Bro, this year of football, like I haven't played or watched in 3 years, and then first year in fantasy, every first rounder is a fucking bust. I
It
have
is not good.
never heard that. Every first rounder is shit. All of them. I've never seen that before. Usually, whoever has the first pick wins the league. That's usually how it goes. You get Todd Gurley, you win. You get Saquon Barkley, you win. They're all shit.
Saquon Barkley's not shit.
Yeah, he's
Well,
doing
he's
good.
not first
You would
rounder.
know.
He's the second
Yes.
rounder.
Was he second?
You're right. He is a second rounder.
That's
Because
ridiculous.
I picked. Who did I pick first?
A wide receiver right there. Oh, Jamar Chase. Bust.
Yes.
Jamar Chase, a
Who's
freaking
who's
bust.
been kind of well. You know what? So his last 2 weeks have been decent. Actually, 2 weeks ago was really good. Last week was about where he should have been all
Mhm.
season. So hopefully that turns around. It's not his fault that his quarterback just doesn't know how to throw the fucking ball.
Well, he looks cool with his bleach hair. Writing the fan mail.
I just
you know-
find it funny that Dermy decided that he wanted to offer a trade for Josh Allen
Wow.
and Travis Kelce.
He sucks. Yeah.
To me, for his Derrick Henry and Dak. And what
Gal
did he
is
say?
riding the throne of Derrick Henry to victory. I can
Yes.
see it.
I was just
Derrick-
like, them 35 points,
Uh,
baby.
Big
The
boy.
The Ravens have figured out a run game,
I hate
and
the Ravens.
it's been 2 weeks in a row that they figured out this run game, and we'll see if anyone figures out how to stop it.
Yeah, that
Derby,
team's fucked for fantasy. All the wide receivers, the quarterbacks are just gonna run the
So-
ball.
No. I have Lamar, and he is still crushing it with Henry running the ball.
God, that guy
So-
hurts my
Because he's
eyeballs.
Lamar Jackson's got
Is that all?
got a running touchdown and a passing touchdown last week.
Okay.
So can't complain. But
Complain.
Jalen Hurts has a message for you, Shock.
What?
Oh.
It says, Shock, as your fantasy QB, let's get a win this week. We need it in the worst way because the opponent you got next week is big trouble.
This week or next week? You mean
I think next week is
He
big
beats-
trouble. That's what he
this
said.
week is Derby. I'm facing Derby.
You need a win this week, and then because next week you've got big trouble. I don't know who you're going up against. Maybe Kel,
I think
Hold
it's
on, let's see.
Dom.
Hold on, where is he?
or is it Dom?
I'm
I
facing
think it is
Dom.
Oh, you're facing. You see
Yeah.
now, Sorry, Fractured. You're the only one in here that actually has nothing to do with this.
I know, and I'm very happy for that fact.
But
Right?
next week is the week I've been looking forward to because it is the
so?
week that the faggot division gets to show
That's
their
us.
strength with the acolyte division.
That's us. We're better than the Acolyte division. Fuck them.
Oh god!
Oh, I didn't realize.
The
When
faggots
did
are
we change
stacked,
the
dude.
names?
They've
I
been
didn't
that
realize
from
we-
the start.
I thought there was something else.
You're in the
Always-
acolytes,
You're
Brad.
in the Acolyte.
Yeah. That's okay. I watched
God,
it.
that's gonna suck.
Yeah, the Acolyte division sucks.
You could change it to the Agathas.
Just like the show.
Yeah.
Change it to the Agathas.
Dude, wait a second, dude. The real Tomby. Who is
Yeah.
he in?
Fucking Brit.
Is he in the? He's in the acolyte,
He's
right?
in the acolyte. He's
Oh,
in
is
our
he?
division.
Okay.
He's
well,
a British.
that motherfucker, dude. That motherfucker,
What
dude.
the hell's that about?
He's the auto drafter of the year.
He paid off the fantasy football refs, bro. Like, there's no way. There's no fucking way, dude.
I'm pretty sure
still
he
has
sacrificed
Tua.
something to the fantasy football gods.
Yeah, dude, his soul.
I've already done that and there's shit to me. What do you mean?
Like, I don't even think he changes his lineup, dude. He just
No, he has
fucking wins,
he
Bijan
doesn't.
Robinson. He has a
doesn't.
top 10 running back that's on the bench because he's not playing.
Okay, I have to ask. I believe you guys have said this, but I just want to make sure there's no money on this, right?
No.
No, there
Okay.
could be though.
I just
Usually
love.
what it
Okay,
is,
I just love the passion of all this, even though that there's nothing else really writing on
it's
it,
more
on it
fun
other than
without
just
money.
the fact that you guys you're
It's way
competing.
more fun when
I think
there's
that
no
no,
money.
I think it's beautiful. It's great.
And usually what you do is
You
whoever
love-
gets last has to do something like shave their head or something.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. So.
So you talk about the passion that is Fractured. There's no fucking skill to this game.
Yeah, there is.
No,
there
this is
isn't.
fucking
No.
luck.
No
No,
fucking
it's not. I
skill.
tell you who to
already admitted
fucking
that
pick
the
up.
first rounders
I literally told you who to play, and they didn't do.
Okay. If there's any skill, it all comes at the draft.
No, I told her to pick up Rico Dawes off the waivers, and he did good.
But that skill is
He did
literally
not.
just
But-
knowing how to play the game and which positions are going to score the right kind of points more often.
Yeah,
And
I
so knowing
love
what kind of
football.
players-
I look at the numbers and the analytics, and I love that shit.
So yes, that's part of it,
Ah,
but
the
it is
autism.
heavily luck because of how they
Wow.
perform, and you have to rely on them getting you the points for how they perform. And if the fucking quarterback doesn't get a fucking touchdown, but he gets a bunch of fucking yards, he doesn't get that high of
Yeah.
points. It's
What the fuck?
retarded.
Well, no, because that you have to know what defenses are bad. It's not about how good your player is; it's how bad the defenses
Well,
are.
and it's not just about that because you can't predict what's going to happen
Yes,
each
you
week.
can.
No, the fuck you can't.
I
You
just
practiced
did.
No, 2 fucking weeks ago. 2 goddamn weeks ago. All that shit was unpredictable, and you fucking know it.
Okay. I haven't. How much like control do you guys really even have over the games that you? Okay, so
None.
it's just basically automated.
No.
Well,
whatever
no,
you
you-
player.
You get to set your.
No. Yeah, I'm just trying to find out like how because I've never done the fantasy football thing. I
So
don't know.
it's Vegas stuff. So literally people will say like, "Hey, the Ravens are really bad at defending tight ends, and historically tight ends do really good against them." So you can say, "I'm going to play this tight end who hasn't gotten any points, play him against the Ravens, boom, you get points." It's
Not
certain teams are
though.
good. Yeah, but like it's like poker. You can make very educated guesses
You're right.
and do
You're-
very well.
Thank you. It's gambling.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're making educated guesses, and that's what I've been doing all season long. And you know what? My educated guesses are high quality because I've got the right tools and everything, but I fucking miss every time.
And Shock,
Yeah.
you can't sit there and say that everything that you gave me advice on actually fucking worked out. Doddle fucking worked out the one time. The times before that, when you gave me fucking
I
advice,
think
it did not
you
work
should
out.
drop Rico because he's going to play the Steelers, which have a good defensive line, and they're going to play the Colts that have a good defensive line, and then he has a bye. So it's about scheduling and educated guesses for the most part.
Yeah.
But they don't always
now
work out,
here's-
and that was
here's
2
the-
weeks ago for me.
Comparing
It fucking
this
pissed me off.
comparing
Gotcha.
this to fantasy basketball, where you play you've got all your players and they play a bunch of games all week long, right? They play anywhere from 2 to 4 games in a week, each of your players.
Yeah.
And how you score points is by the category. So points, assists, rebounds, blocks, that kind of stuff.
Blocks are cracked, dude.
If you see that your team is doing amazingly well in the points category against everyone else in the league, but yet your assists are shit, you could go and find someone who's dropping dimes but isn't getting points and make a trade, and and do that kind of thing. Whereas with fantasy football, there's no real kind of way to see who's going to compensate. It's just, who do you think is going to be better?
So with football, it is running backs are your guaranteed floor, while wide receivers are going to be your ceiling. Where if you want boom or bust, you pick these third string wide receivers against bad defenses that like to catch there's some wide receivers that only catch 80-yard touchdowns. So they either only give you 18 points or they give you 0. It's great.
That's a gamble. There's no skill involved in that.
3 fucking weeks ago, I left 43 points on my fucking bench because I benched Derek Carr and Rashid Shaheed, but I put in fucking Josh Allen and someone else, and they both shit the fucking bed. They both, at the time, Rashid was not doing better for whomever I had.
He's on the Saints. He's been killing Olave all.
It was the second
I know.
season.
The problem
because I have Olave.
No. This was week two. He hadn't shown that great skill yet. And so those first 2 weeks was when the Saints were doing really fucking well, but I wasn't going to bench Josh Allen for fucking Derek Carr.
Are you watching the games though? Because sometimes you got to watch a game to be like, hey, he had a like Bijan Robinson had like a 30-yard touchdown that got pulled back because of a flag. Or like Breece Hall, he did terrible, but he lined up as a wide receiver and almost caught 2 balls deep down the field. Like, you can be like, hey, it didn't work out for him, but I can see that they're good. And
well, yes.
My team,
I am aware of that. But it's so what I'm saying from the other side of it is you can look at the stats all you want and make your educated guesses as much as you want. But that doesn't mean that people aren't going to shit the fucking bed. And then Allen, I make that trade with Dermy, and he shits the bed for Dermy.
Well, that's why I tell y'all don't draft quarterback early, because they're all fucking shit.
Quarterback.
You could have had Derek Carr with your last pick, and you'd be sitting pretty.
I didn't draft a QB early.
You drafted Josh Allen.
I didn't draft him early.
No, she drafted fucking Travis Kelce first.
No, but third round is early.
So I
got Lamar Jackson.
Third round. But I didn't know. This is my first year doing fucking fantasy. I don't know how it works, and I didn't
told
do
you a bajillion times.
You did not.
So I
didn't. Motherfucker, multiple times that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and I didn't have time before we did the draft to talk to you and do that mock draft. So I came in blind, and I was just looking at the fucking stats of everything.
Stay at the top of the list.
I didn't know what that meant.
There's a list, and you stay on top.
I know what it means now, motherfucker. You did not tell me that's what it meant when you drafted it.
I think you're going about this the wrong way, Gal. You started your comments the wrong way. You need to start by saying, I grew up in a middle-class family.
So,
Brad, you don't get Dom said that because he drafted QB early just to piss Dermy off. That was the only he drafted Mahomes just to
piss off Dermy.
Which
is a legit strategy.
So, do you want to go back to like the draft stream, because I think Gal just admitted to lying. She's fucking lying. She was all like, "I'm doing what my brother told me."
She had a
no,
everything.
Oh,
you're gonna get murdered.
That was weird.
So
okay, you said you were doing like his fucking draft fantasy thing, or what he was giving you tips.
Maybe it's a good thing Dermy's a little busy right now, but I told this to Gal a few weeks ago that next season I really look forward to watching her just whoop Dermy's ass all year long.
Oh, Dermy's gonna be good next year.
Dermy-
He's learning at Harvard. He's learning a lot of good fantasy lessons.
Dermy's learning, but I don't think he has Gal's learning capabilities. And she's got that fucking she had spreadsheets this year, and now she's gonna know how to play with spreadsheets next year.
Yeah,
Who knows what the fuck that means?
That's true.
Oh boy.
So, anyways, Duke, you reminded me of something
That I was
when
grew
you
up in a
said when you
middle-class
brought
family.
up Kamala Harris. When you brought up Kamala Harris.
Come on.
I'm using that for every comment, by the way.
That's
I love
good.
it.
So earlier, Fractured was streaming his Liberace game,
Yeah.
and Steve showed up in the chat, and I informed Steve that his shit talking privileges have been revoked for the next week. For the next week.
Later.
That's because
Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you censoring Steve?
hold on.
Oh.
There's a reason. Hold on. This is a punishment.
Okay.
It is because he got drunk on Tuesday and begged Savage Dad to go on a stream to
I didn't
talk
beg him.
politics. He wanted
What?
to talk about the
That's
debate.
not nerd
But-
though. You said you're gonna
Yeah.
call me out for being a nerd.
What Steve?
No, he didn't
I did
specify.
not
He
say
did not
nerd.
specify.
I
He did
Talking
not specify.
politics is worse. It's
He just said you
gay.
were calling you out.
You are on the show, bitching. We're not. Oh, we're talking politics. Blah blah blah.
That's why I said he was a pod person in the DMs. I thought he's like possessed.
But
Hang on, there's
So-
a lot of big words, dude.
so Steve went on Professor Savage Dad's Rumble channel with some other gentleman, and Steve was all drunk, I guess, talking who knows what. I think the show was a little wild.
It was.
Oh my.
So I was having a few drinks to get over hanging out with family all fucking weekend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought it was because your boyfriend broke up with you.
Well, that too.
At least you and Savage Dad are still getting along.
You know what? Since we're in here, listening out of the chat, Dom H says Dermy had one lucky week. Fuck him.
Yeah, and then he started talking mad shit because of it. I wanted to punch him in the goddamn throat.
And you know what?
Motherfucker.
I think Savage might be right. Gal could beat Dermy this year. There's still plenty of season left to go.
I really want to beat him with his players that he traded me.
Technically, Gal has a better chance at playoffs than Dermy because he's just our league. Our division is just too
It's not
stacked.
true.
Our division?
No. I'm talking about Kel's comment.
Oh,
How are you doing, good sir?
That's
Glad to
actually
see you
true.
here. He says
That's
Gal drafted
right.
like 8 tight ends, which have been the worst performers in this league. She did draft a lot.
3 is
And
a
Kelsey,
lot.
Kelsey's
3 is a
turning
lot, but
around.
it's not 8.
but-
It's a lot.
And I got rid of Kelsey because he sucked ass.
Yeah, he does.
But Hill
dropped
is
Kelsey?
also a QB. Yeah, I traded it. Dermy wanted Kelsey and Josh Allen
That was a
for
solid
Dak
trade.
and Henry.
That was robbery. That was great.
I know. And when he offered it, I'm like, okay, this is a good trade. So I'm like talking with my brother. I'm like, I should totally do this. And I'm
It's
gonna
a
laugh.
good trade because
Yeah.
he is the #1 quarterback
Yeah. It was great.
next to Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is a fucking QB3. That's wild.
And then we've got Meteor Advocate Timon here today. How you doing, good sir? We will stop talking fantasy
Sports
football
ball.
at least temporarily. No promises, but we've got.
I don't
things-
know either, but I'm enjoying the conversation just because of how everybody's
Yeah.
reacting to it.
So we've got a bunch of stuff going on in the news. You know what? I've even got tards for us to laugh at. If I thought we've got time for that. Hold on. Let me see if there's one good.
There's
tard.
always time for a
Let
tard.
me see if I've got one good tard. What's one good tard? I'm waiting for my pages to load here.
Oh
You
boy.
could
the
just
old
do a
man
Dermy
tard,
falling
or-
over as a Sasquatch.
I'll take those one.
Yeah, what's with all the Sasquatch videos?
He's
Cloud
making a
speaks it into
comeback.
existence, and there it is.
Yeah. I love how Kratos
How
will
did this
like
get
read me back the shit I say on Ballbusters, and I'm like, did I say that? Like what? Like I said, one time I said, I'm not a furry. I just fetishize Latin women. I do not remember saying that.
I'm just trying to put the logic of that together.
All right.
Oh,
So I found our tard for the evening.
All right.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Have you heard of Bluey? It's Australian.
Is it the dog
cartoon?
show?
Dog show?
I put it on for my dog when I leave.
The dog dad? I would fucking fuck his brains out.
What?
Oh god damn it!
Oh no!
No, I see Gal.
It needs to stop.
I can defend this.
Making me look there.
I can defend this.
No, you
Well, okay, let's see how she defends it.
Okay.
The dog dad, he's funny, he's kind, he's smart.
He's a dog?
I have never, yes,
Okay.
he's a dog, and I have never been more attracted to anybody in my life.
Really?
And it is a cartoon dog.
Bandit?
Oh, he's such a good dad.
He looks like a dog.
That's what it is right there. He's a good father, and you don't have that in fucking television anymore.
But it's not an anybody. It's a dog. It's not a person.
I thought
It's
it
a
meant,
fucking cartoon.
It's
I
a
thought
dad.
it meant, like, I'm a
There it
dog
is.
dad.
I can't. I
That-
can't like
you
go against
want
the
F a
cartoon part.
cartoon.
It's a
It's
woman.
like if
Who's your
If-
husbando?
She's
no.
not getting
Kinda.
off. She's not
All
getting
the
off on him
ink's
being
gonna
a
get
dog.
all
She's
over
getting
the
off on-
place.
she's getting off on what he stands for.
Yes, exactly.
Which is
That's
funny
very-
that only in cartoons can you have a stable father figure, but in actual like sitcoms and stuff
Why
you
fucking
cannot.
Big
Tommy,
conservative
Australia.
dudes.
modern sitcoms now, because like in the 90s,
Well, they've been turning the fathers into kind of clumsy, bumbling characters for a long time. So.
Yeah, it's getting overdone.
yeah, but I'm talking like Fresh Prince, Family Matters.
Yeah.
Friggin' in the 90s, man.
Well, I
No,
like.
well, I see what Gal's
Simpsons
doing,
and-
focusing on all the black parents.
That's true.
I mean, there was a shift at some point where things changed, and I don't know.
Yeah, Bill Cosby.
Was
No, we're talking about Diddy
I was
later.
avoiding bringing
He did. He did.
Well, let's say
Oh,
Cliff
God damn it.
Huxtable as opposed to Bill Cosby.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
There
think, was
was a
Tim
difference.
Allen maybe the last?
Oh God, he was a gynecologist. Oh shit.
Tim Allen wasn't a gynecologist.
No.
No, Cosby was on. Dr. Huxtable was a gynecologist.
Was he?
No. He was an
Really?
OBGYN.
I remember Dr.
Was?
Huxtable. I can't even say it now. Huxtable, but
He was he was an OBGYN. He delivered babies.
Oh no.
oh, that's
Wait a
right. He
minute.
did deliver babies.
You know, even
Wow.
sisters.
How would you like the
sister-
pudding pop?
And they get sleepy when I give them a special sauce. And they say, "Oh,
Do you want
it's
anesthesia
so
or not?"
good or
Oh,
not?"
yeah. Oh, Jesus.
God,
He was an OBGYN.
I forgot about that.
Oh, that changes.
You know what though?
things.
Look, he never had to use anesthesia. He just used Cosby coladas.
No, no. He had a home office too.
Mm-hmm. He did have a home office.
Oh,
No! Oh my God! No! My childhood. God damn it.
oh no!
Oh.
How did I? Oh.
They needed to do some. Oh no! Oh, how many of those kids were his?
I'm gonna go cry now.
Are we angry? Do we think this woman's that tarded?
No, I feel bad for her. I genuinely feel bad for her.
That does
Let's
not
see
look
what
like
else they
Phil
say.
Dunphy.
There's a father figure in her life that she admires. That's what I
Or
think.
she does not have
Yeah.
and wants one.
There's definitely some dad issues going on here, right?
Version of Phil Dunphy.
I masturbated to him.
Whoa!
Whoa! Okay. And she just took it
That's a
over the
little
line.
far. That's
Took
just-
it over the line.
Couldn't you just say the thought of a real person being like him?
Okay, I hate to bring this up,
Uh
Don't.
but
oh.
there are
But-
some dudes who probably do the same thing to anime chicks.
Well, that's way more normal than a fucking dog.
That's what I was just about to say because the
Potentially-
Sailor's a
cartoon
woman.
part of it, the anime
Potentially
part of it,
he
like
is.
Vegeta is my guy.
He's a man.
I was wondering who the husbando was there.
Yeah, I said it
Yeah,
earlier,
it was
but you didn't
him.
hear me.
Okay.
Or Ronoa Zoro.
Okay. that's a good
Okay.
one. He ain't gonna
or
come back
Gagio.
with milk.
I got 3. Gagio from Fairy Tail.
Do you have one that will come
Ah.
back with the milk, or they all just leave you?
Vegeta only stays around if you have enough money.
Wait, is smoking still a big deal in Japan? Because do they all go out for cigarettes and never come back?
Yes, they do. It's popular in Japan as well.
Hey, Gagio would be loyal.
There you go. There's one.
And Vegeta's loyal too. It's just
He is. He takes a long ass time to
like,
come back, but
training area, whatever what's the fucking not a hyperbolic time chamber, but the training facilities that Bulma has on Capsule Corp.
Premises, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. And Zoro, he's loyal to his sword.
I don't know.
That-
If,
I know what that means.
Loyal to his sword.
He knows how to handle his sword, just not you.
Oh no.
Although I've only
He
gotten
finds
to
the
Boa
other-
Hancock right now, so I mean it's still gonna be Zoro of the One Piece dudes. It's Zoro. But.
Let's see how the girls react to this.
Really?
I have rated to him.
Like, I'm so curious though. Is he a cartoon?
He's a cartoon.
Were you imagining you two together? Were you just reading to his
I
personality?
was reading
Girls
to,
don't even know
so
how to
she asked-
masturbate right.
You have to
So
hear
she-
his voice though.
So she asked the question, is it
What?
him or is his personality? So she gets there. The one gal gets there.
Voice?
Yeah. Listen to her answer to this question.
Were you just reading to his
I
personality?
was reading to him. You have to hear
That's
his voice though.
Bestiality.
Yep.
All white women are like this. Just a lot.
They're all
No,
like
there's-
this.
It's the internet that helps boost their.
All right.
No
Sorry, you've not talked about any animated dogs, just animated boys.
Men, boys, or
male-
I don't know.
Men, boys.
you doing, Jack Harlow?
17's a
such
man in
weird
Japan.
conversation.
Yes, Jack.
I've made a terrible mistake. No, I think it's I've made a huge mistake. That's the quote.
Yeah.
I've made a
I made
huge mistake, Michael.
Michael.
I've made a huge mistake, Michael.
Are
Take
you
her
guys-
back. She's crazy, Michael.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to get angry?
Oh.
No, I'm having fun.
I mean, it was weirded out. I might as well go through a full spectrum of emotions tonight.
I'm angry that
Oh.
B.J. Robinson can't run for shit, but whatever.
I'm
yeah,
happy
he sucks,
that
bro.
Mooney is performing well and I didn't have to trade him to someone.
Well, you're welcome. Now you know he was good because I wanted him.
So I meant to mention at the beginning of the show, I hope everyone brought their tinfoil
Oh, yeah.
and
right.
loads of salt. Because we're going to be looking at conspiracy theories regarding the hurricane and the port strikes.
Climate change did it.
The strike has been delayed.
Strike started Tuesday, or is that your own
Yeah,
conspiracy theory?
It recently, like they've reached a tentative deal to last for a bit.
Okay, well, we're still going to watch the shit that I've.
Yeah. Just updating
Wait,
it
they
in the past.
stopped or
Apparently, they've delayed it. So
I need to
January,
what?
I think is what I read.
That's wild.
Oh, they're like, oh no, we're causing too much problems for the Democrats. We got to wait till we see who the next
Right?
president is to cause problems for them. Gotcha.
Mother Nature knows it's election season.
Yeah.
Mother
Well,
Nature's just Oprah in the sky.
Yeah, Mother Nature.
It wouldn't be a problem if we just, made our own shit and put oil
Yeah,
here
we don't do
and
that.
You just want to kill children with
Stop it.
Overly
You're
aggressive.
making too much sense.
That's
Well,
not
we'll get to the
progressive
point.
for
Hold on.
me.
We're gonna do the hurricane first. We're
Yeah.
gonna do the hurricane first, but we are gonna start with news because this shit is aggravating as fuck.
Mm.
yeah.
Helicopter
Oh.
pilot threatened with arrest after flying rescue missions
Yeah.
in flood ravaged North Carolina. So they have actually gone and they've said no fly zones over North Carolina and such. And there's people who are flying drones to look for people because there's still people missing.
Yep.
That's not changing at all.
Yeah, I
I've
saw
got a
drones
video
like
of
dropping
someone
off medicine and stuff like that too.
Don't worry, guys. We have FEMA.
Listen,
FEMA is fully funded.
And you just got
can
to make sure to put in an online application or call in, and you're good in this totally dead zone of electricity.
I like
I
FEMA.
thought North Carolina the legislature had issued a law renaming it North Ukraine.
Oh.
That might get you some money.
I can understand them not wanting like 25 different guys up in the air because they think they know what they're doing, right? I can understand that, but not finding these people or working with these people to organize that is fucking bullshit. I don't care about fucking liabilities. Make them sign a goddamn waiver or something. These people are willing to fucking help. Let them fucking help.
Make waivers great again.
It's been sounding like they're trained pilots too, so it's not like they don't know what they're doing.
Gal, the problem is you forget. People aren't supposed to do this. This is why we have the government.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, fuck
government.
I fucking know. Like,
if this doesn't red pill enough people, I don't know what the fuck will at this point. Because it's like, how do you not
help? As a matter of fact, they're going and confiscating donated items that have been donated to churches and schools and shit because it didn't go through FEMA or the Red fucking Cross.
Because same shit with people that they can rely on each other instead of the government, and they can't fucking have that. Sorry, Shock. Go.
Oh no, you're good. New York did that during COVID. Remember, Trump had like, "Hey, I got a business deal with that one arena that you can have space for any of the people that are sick." And they said, "Oh no, free space that a private corporation or company, like the private sector's offering a free space to help the government. No, thank you. We'd rather let
Where Samaritan's Purse opened up like a whole camp in Central Park or something, and they were all upset about that. Then they brought in the hospital ships, and no one used them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All the same shit.
Like it's that whole. I posted a quote tweeted whatever it's called, a video of a woman talking about getting texts, basically saying, "Don't rely on other people. You can rely on us. Donate your money to us, not to people directly."
Oh God!
Let
me guzzle the money first.
Help thy neighbor. Trust the government to do so. Go fuck yourself.
That shit.
You are not God. I will listen to whatever the fuck I want to. It's between me and God, not me, the government, then God. Like,
all right, this is why Gal should have never been brought on here. She's speaking logic, and we don't want that here.
Especially coming from a woman.
Well, that makes it even worse.
That's very dangerous.
Double standard.
But
double.
Where's the kitchen?
The best words you've ever heard are "I'm from the government and I'm here to help." I mean, that's what you want to hear all the time. That just fills your heart with joy and comfort.
Yeah. Nothing beats that. That's for sure.
You know things are gonna be fine after that.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's why I love the DMV.
Oh no! I'm so glad it's all online now. Fuck.
Oh my God, me too.
Yeah, it's great.
just like registering for asylum.
I accidentally complimented the government. I'm really sorry.
No,
I'll receive my.
I'm really complimenting the internet.
You're lucky I missed that.
Yeah.
My brother can't do it though because he's in a wheelchair and you can't do shit online. Like it says that he can, and then it'll say you can't do this, and he goes in and they're like, "Yeah, it's weird. Our system doesn't like the ADA stuff or whatever bullshit. It's every single time. It's retarded. I can't wait to get to Texas and get the fuck out of Colorado. I hate it here.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So we've got someone on active duty out there who's reporting on what she's able to do.
Nothing.
So this is just an add-on. It's an update of what's going on because people keep asking me what's going on. So we are doing rotation. I'm not in rotation, if that makes any sense. I'm rotated off, if that makes any sense. So, like, I'm supposed to be asleep, but I can't fucking sleep. That's the point. We are doing as we're told. We are doing the best that we can. People are like, "Oh, why don't y'all just you mules, this, that, and the third?" We are talking about the government, okay? Like, moment of silence. We're talking about the government. I need y'all to open your minds and use your brain. There are certain things we can and cannot do. And I'm not frustrated with you. I'm just frustrated with the situation.
She's frustrated with her boss.
Yeah.
And their bosses.
I can tell.
We're just doing what
I'll wait. I'll say something in a bit.
Okay.
A lot of people are getting a lot of misinformation. Lake Lure is not, we cannot get to Lake Lure with the Humvees. We cannot get to Lake Lure with the Humvees because 1, there's mudslides. 2, there's like, I think landslides. 3.
What would be the difference?
Between
Some is just land,
mudslides and
some is
landslide?
mud.
Yeah.
Rocks versus
Yeah.
Mudslides. Okay, so
Actually,
a
just southern.
landslides are dry,
yeah.
and it's
Okay.
usually from a fire. So if a fire happens on the hill and then that debris slides, that's a landslide. If it's a mudslide, it's because of flooding.
Can I
Leave it
derail
to the
this for a
California guy to know.
Yeah, I would know.
I was just about to say that too.
I've lived right next to one.
Ooh.
Is anyone else distracted by her eyes? Yes, no.
That they're
No.
like green.
Yeah.
She's using color contacts for sure.
You can, well, I don't know about the military.
I'm from
now, but you
California.
can't
I
do
would
that in the
know
military.
what women in color contacts look like.
We can't even fit. 4, like it's cut off. It's all just rubble. There's no way to get there other than on foot or flying. They're not going to let us go on foot. They're not going to. I don't know why. They're just listen. I'm
What were you
literally
trained
learning
for?
shit, and I'm telling y'all or trying to tell y'all because I can't even fucking tell y'all everything. People are asking why don't we use animals or 4-wheelers and stuff like that. They have to approve of whatever that is. They have to approve it.
Red tape. The government has to deal with red tape.
Bureaucracy right here.
Shocker. Shocked.
But that was the whole thing when I was talking about the flying people in and out with civilians. Like, make them sign a waiver or something because the government can't be liable if something happens to them. So make them sign a fucking waiver and get it over with. Get your red fucking tape done with, and then get the shit moving. But she's right. It's the government.
People are too overly empathetic where they think if an adult says, I'm going to sign a waiver that says I'm responsible for myself, and then something bad happens to them, they think, oh, well, the government is the superior. They're mommy and daddy. They shouldn't allow people to do that to themselves.
Those people can go fuck themselves.
Like, we need to make like waivers great again because so many people are too commie with waivers. Like, no, those are just evil corporations like that just want to get away with shit. And it's like, yeah, but like you're not allowed to be a private citizen, and the corporation's not allowed to still be a corporation, and still we can have some mutual agreements like adults.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. Timon says in Brazil we had a flood and people donated tons of food and water. Later, we found out the federal government was deviating the donations to put their stamp on it before giving to the ones needing them. You know what that reminds me of? Puerto Rico. Where they had the warehouses full of fucking water and wasn't giving them to anyone.
Oh my god.
Oh, so commie bullshit. Yeah.
And they were blaming Trump for nothing being done.
Oh, so the pigs on the animal farm.
This was when that hurricane hit Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And the governor or whatever the fuck she was hoarding everything in warehouses and not giving them to the people.
Oh god.
It's irritating as shit, man.
Before we're able to do it. Does that make any sense? If they don't approve it, we cannot do it.
Yep.
Then again, I know I sound aggressive, but I am frustrated with y'all, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to level with you. So just hear me out. We have been giving food and water out. We have been helping people, this, that, and the third. We're doing whatever we can. Because what y'all don't know is there's a chain of command. We can only do so much that we can only do what we're allowed to do. Does that make any sense? Like, if we're not, if we get all the way up here and they're like, no, you can't do it. We're back at square one, 0. We can't do it. So I think y'all need to understand that we're only doing what we're allowed to do and what we're told to do. We cannot do anything other than that. Or the consequences will vary. I understand that North Carolina.
What she's not understanding is people aren't mad at her.
Yeah.
And her rank. They're mad at the fucking bureaucrats that are the higher rank.
Yep.
Their chain of command. No one's fucking mad at you.
Well,
yeah.
I think you know what though. Like, okay, that's like customer service though. Like,
yes,
you get the shit end of the stick, even though they know there's someone else, but you're just the one there.
But see, this is slightly different because it's just social media. People are pissed off at the government on social media. If someone's coming at her, they're fucking retarded.
Like that's why we need to restrict social media. That's what
Hold on,
Gavin
we're
Newsom
not to that
said.
part of the show yet. We're not to that part of the show.
Can I say something else though?
No.
I think the other problem we have is we don't have enough trans people to fly the helicopters
and put out the fires.
There it
Or
is.
enough
That's
pride
the real
flags being
problem
put
right
on.
there.
We got a black woman right here.
I don't that doesn't matter anymore.
She's not progressive.
Oh, are black women the new white guys?
Yeah, basically.
She's not gay.
Yeah, see,
we
way
don't
back
know.
in the day, I thought the Oppression Olympics would eventually end with the final winner being her. Except I didn't foresee the trans actions of the future.
But that's why they
the
kept adding
line was
letters
moved.
to the alphabet.
And
People.
so it has to be a black dude posing as a black woman in drag or something.
And then I have another very logical reason of why the U.S. Army is not helping out, but I'll wait to the end.
I don't know if she has
on it and everywhere is upset with us. I get it. There's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. I hear you.
I think
hear
your internet
frustration.
shit the
I
bed,
get it.
Static.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
And
He
he's
froze.
frozen.
Static's
he's
frozen.
frozen.
Oh no.
They got him.
Take your screen.
That's what happened.
They finally took him
They
out.
got him. He gone.
You're like, oh, Steve's gone too. Oh wait, no.
No,
No, he's
Steve's
just
His
sitting
camera's
back
just
there.
still. He's just very still.
She
You
fell
see the
asleep.
fan.
Well, Steve,
Yeah.
like, I think maybe his screens are on the fritz. I don't know. For me, there's just
No, Steve
flickering.
is moving.
No.
he's
There's
alive.
just flickering on his camera
yeah.
for me.
That's my
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it in front of the light? What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's above you, fan. Got it. Got it.
Riveting podcast.
Right.
Oh, and now he's
And
gone.
there
There
goes
went
Static.
static.
There he's back
Yay,
again.
he's back.
Show's
Except
over.
as
He's been instructed not to talk about this anymore.
Time to go home.
why does his say fractured filter though?
Oh fuck!
Did I miss something?
That's because
Fractured's the deep state. He's
Fractured-
actually
That's what happened.
Fractured's my backup.
Oh god, that's right. I forgot to activate this. You guys have been talking entirely too negatively towards the government. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
Oh no.
Duke, as you
Baloney.
being my informant, I need you to really help me out with this here, guys. Okay,
Well,
thanks.
I know
Bye.
why the U.S. Army cannot do anything
Oh,
because they have to go attack Iran.
Well,
We have to start World War III, so we have to take care of that before the election. So let's do that. Everyone
yeah,
wants
get
that.
ball rolling. I mean,
Let's-
end it.
I mean, Lindsey Graham is very much in favor of it.
Of course.
So let's get that going. What are we waiting for? I mean,
woo!
yeah.
So now we're going to start moving into more of the conspiratorial side of these things, or things that you take with a heap of salt.
Salt.
So supposedly, someone who lives in North Carolina, I believe it's North Carolina, yes, got a letter of eviction during all of this.
Did China buy their home?
So you guys probably can't see this. So in the purple here below, it says, "This is my family up in North Carolina. They have now 30 days to move out, to move what wasn't destroyed." So this is Ella Campground, RV Park, and County Store. To whom it may concern, this is to inform you that the property located at 5100 Ella Road, all Ella Campground properties, Bryson City, North Carolina, blah, 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 has been officially closed due to safety concerns for an indefinite period and must be vacated immediately. Infrastructure, including sewer, water, and electrical systems, suffered major catastrophic damage during the recent flooding event. Due to the damage and loss of these systems, it is unsafe to occupy the campground. Duke Energy has disconnected power to the campground due to the safety hazards, and permanent structures will begin to be removed to ensure we are able to identify and repair other potential issues. Failure to vacate, engaging in vandalism to property may result in trespassing and enforced by local law enforcement. We recommend you to reach out to insurance companies. Yeah. So people are losing their places to where they've kind of been living, because this is like an RV park.
Sounds
Yeah.
like Hawaii
Trailer
all
park.
over again.
So they want everybody leave so Blackstone / BlackRock can come right swooping in.
Money.
I mean, sorry, what did I say? There was a glitch.
Am I glitching out again?
No, me.
Oh,
I was
oh.
being sarcastic. I shouldn't be saying these things.
You guys went right down where you were supposed to go.
Fuck.
Check this one out.
Such a follower. Oh yeah, I saw this.
Can I tell you what I find suspicious as shit? That one of the areas affected by Hurricane Helene is the world's largest lithium deposit, and the DoD just entered into an agreement with this.
Yeah.
Oh.
World's largest lithium deposit, according to this one. I haven't gone out and verified that, but yeah.
Company right here to mine lithium for electric cars starting in 2025. Now that area is completely devastated. This is a $90 million agreement between the DoD and this company right here to get Kings Mountain, North Carolina.
I have a question. Why is the DoD making contracts with companies for mining?
Okay, so they actually do this in like Idaho and shit too, but no one cares because it's Idaho. But it's really interesting that they're gonna do this in such a like, I don't know, how do you say like a city, like an actual like
Populated.
Yeah, a well-populated state, not just like a very rural area that not many people know about. So it's really interesting.
Sadly, we're getting enough California offshoots. I would love it if we stayed rural.
Yeah, right. Oh, dude, there's nice rural areas in California if they all got out of the fucking state. the government does the same tactics over and over again. They just get more brave.
Right.
And this is a huge step.
Well, that is just the fact, and this is probably why they want to control things like the internet, is that it gets disseminated online, so all their scummy fucking tactics won't go unseen, unlike it used to. All you had were newspapers and whatnot to put the news out there. So now, thanks to the online world, everybody can the online world of it being so interconnected with each other. That this news travels much faster than once upon a time. So.
But it needs to be unnoticed or normalized. That's the other alternative way that they get away with this shit is by normalizing this stuff, and then that's how you really get away with it.
Right.
Yeah. So my question is, why is the Department of Defense making lithium mining deals?
They do it with like gold and shit, don't they? And clay and limestone.
Like
the DoD?
Yeah.
Oh.
DoD enters agreement to expand domestic lithium mining for U.S. battery supply chain.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean,
maybe it's because private companies.
Second paragraph. Entered under the Defense Protection Act, Title III. Authorities utilizing funds appropriated by the something. It's blocked out.
By the Reduction Act.
Oh, the
something.
Is it the Defense Protection Act again?
No, it says something Reduction Act.
Inflation Reduction Act.
AKA
the Green New Deal. Inflation Reduction.
Oh shit! Yeah. That's
deal.
Sounds about right.
Fuck off! I'm so done with all this shit.
Well, look, this is great because that means the Department of Defense will get all this lithium to do the batteries for the tanks. So we will have green tanks to go fight World War III.
I didn't bring the clip.
What clip?
You always
there was a clip. Someone made a clip. Someone made an AI clip of Mr. Greta Thunberg out there saying we need to use vegan hand grenades and shit like that.
What the?
That was in Wrong Think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I saw it.
I saw it in Wrong Think.
Retarded.
Yeah.
She's an adult now. I can call her a bitch now.
I mean, you can tell, like, just by reading her lips, it's not what she said.
Yeah.
But
And also, she would have been talking about protecting the Palestinians.
So let's
even
see,
worse.
Let's see what what this woman's building to.
Carolina lithium mine up and running by 2030. If that area has been inundated, is in a disaster zone, then the government can come in and do eminent domain, and they can pay you what it was worth 5 years ago rather than what it's worth right now. Imagine that your home has turned into a watery lot, and the government comes to you and says, hey, I'll pay you what you paid for it.
Who else
You're gonna
is
take it and
remembering
you're gonna
Tremors?
go, right?
Yeah.
In Tremors, Bert, he says, you know, you got these college kids out here and they suddenly strike oil or uranium. Next thing you know, you got the feds knocking on your door. Eminent domain, time to pack up.
What if they
I
buy?
already
your-
loved that movie as it was, but like
government,
as I got older, that line
Yep.
just
Bert's the best.
oh yeah, but that line you like it just starts you as you get older, you're like, oh my god, this has so much extra layers to it. It's like holy shit.
Wasn't Bert Alex B. Keaton's dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the guy.
What if they buy your property from you, and then like 2 years later, Kamala comes back with like unrealized land appraisal, and then just ask for more money later?
So what happens when lithium becomes like outdated because they find another source to fuel batteries?
You mean nuclear? No, I don't know. What
Dude.
do you mean? Like,
they're already working on it, dude.
We should be like.
It's
using
gonna be
more
it's gonna be hydrogen. So
hydrogen bomb cars like from Fallout.
No. Check out Japan. Check out Japan. They've already created a fuel cell that it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
create it. Like it's lithium's gonna be outdated and
Or cold fusion, like the black woman from Fallout.
Oh god.
Oh, that's right.
They stole her technology.
I'm so glad I didn't watch that show.
It was so bad.
It was. Well, you might have hated it.
I didn't play the
You
games
hated it.
or watch the show.
The show wasn't bad for me, and I'm from an outside perspective.
Wow.
Could have been a lot worse.
It was okay.
Normie.
Not worth it.
Anyhow, let's see what she's got.
Right? What do you think's going to happen right here now that they want this lithium mine up and running by 2025, 2030 at the latest? Back in 1947, we had the Florida-Georgia hurricane, or Hurricane 9, and it was the first hurricane to be targeted for weather modification. What happened was General Electric, the U.S. Navy,
Yeah. This is where the tinfoil comes in.
I'm
the Army,
securing my
the
hat a
Air
little
Force,
more.
they poured dry ice into this hurricane using airplanes to see what would happen. Would they slow it down? Well, what happened was it slowed down a little bit, but it turned west really sharp. Let me show you. This is the path that the hurricane took in 1947. Does it look similar to you?
No.
Probably not. It's a coincidence, right? Moving on.
It
It does
look
not, sweetheart. It does not look similar.
No, it doesn't.
I'm sure this is just another coincidence, but do you know who owns the most shares in that lithium mine? BlackRock and Vanguard.
Of course.
I am shocked.
I am
Shocked,
shocked.
I tell you.
I
Shocked.
am shocked that someone would say anything as BlackRock. That is so racist.
It's racist.
I love BlackRock. I mean, who doesn't love Michael Jackson?
I love Obsidian. They made New Vegas.
you shouldn't say you love BlackRock, dude. Just saying.
But I do love Black Hawk. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa,
whoa,
whoa, whoa. She's thinking
You're
about
allowed
Derrick
to say
Henry
that.
again.
Family show.
Derrick King Henry on the mind.
Yeesh.
Jesus Christ.
That's Dermy's line. You're
I
supposed
know.
to be your
stop
own
it.
person.
Are you
Be
like
original.
subbing for Dermy here?
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, now you scared off my dog. Great.
Oh no, your
He's
dog's
upset. He's all upset now. Now he's all fussy.
I'll
I
tell you
don't want to
which
hear about
keys.
Blackhawk.
Ruh-roh.
That's just
Shaggy.
one theory.
Ruh-roh.
Why
Rack-rock.
this hurricane happened.
Whoa, rack-rock.
Oh god.
Somehow the Melees and I decided to rewatch the OG
You
Scooby-Doo
would,
cartoons around the same time. It was
Oh no.
love in a bottle.
I hate Savage Dad's fucking soundboard.
Goddamn
Oh
soundboard.
no.
He's the soundboard king, dude.
He really is. Ridiculous. Yeah, Kel, me too.
Kel's all in. Kel's all in. Eminent domain. Let's go, Vanguard.
Oh no.
I hate it because that's what my company goes through too for 401k.
People should start wearing like t-shirts of like massive corporations. Like you should just wear a BlackRock shirt.
Like
Isn't
NASCAR?
Isn't that what happens when you like wear a designer shirt? I can't think
Valid.
of anything off the
A
top of my
Tommy
head.
Hilfiger.
Polo.
I would say, is Tommy
Hilfiger
Hilfiger still
polo.
a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like they're
they're
not
there.
like investing like flipping homes with China and shit. You know what I mean? Like you got to pick a real like a Pfizer
Yeah.
shirt. Like walk around with a Pfizer shirt.
Okay.
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Yeah.
I thought Pfizer was going to start sponsoring us. Or was it Moderna? Which one?
Moderna burns.
Why are you turning down that
Just
Pfizer
don't be
money?
what was it? J&J? Johnson.
Oh,
Johnson?
yeah, the black one.
What about
The
AstraZeneca?
the blood clot one.
The black that was for the black people.
Oh, is that
Hey, I
what
saw-
is that what the Johnson & Johnson?
All
shot
my
was?
black friends were gonna
No
get the
one
J and
fucking
J
talked
one.
day-
about that one.
Yeah,
The
because it was
day
like
that
one shot or
they-
something.
They like pulled it back was the day that my mom was scheduled to get hers because she's older.
Oh my
And so
god!
they canceled it for that morning, and she was just like, I'm just not gonna do it, and so she never
Yeah.
got vaccinated.
This doesn't seem right.
I saw a photo of on either Instagram or Twitter of Will Wheaton saying, "So glad to be getting my COVID booster." I'm like, are these
Such a
are they
tool.
are they
Shut
still
up.
doing this?
That was like last week, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like,
okay.
and he wears a mask everywhere he goes. I saw him at a convention. It was him, Jonathan Frakes, and LeVar Burton on stage, and he's wearing a mask.
He's a faggot.
I mean,
He
if
is
he was
big
legitimately,
good.
if he had a legitimate immuno issue, fine. but he
Immune
never did
disorder or
before.
something. Yeah,
That's a tool.
No,
Yeah.
he's a bitch. Will
he's a bitch.
Tool, bitch,
bitch.
whatever.
But the best is the comments that you see. Thank you for protecting people around you by wearing a mask. I'm like, wow, you don't even understand how masks work.
Do you even read the Pfizer newsletters? Obviously, you don't.
You do?
I actually did.
Okay.
Like they were very clear. Like, hey, at this point, like we're like the boosters are to protect the vaccinated among the vaccinated, and the unvaccinated basically have their own risk factors at this point. The boosters are for the people who, like, if someone who gets only the 2 shots, they are likely to infect someone who's not boosted. They were very much kind of like, hey, you're into this game now, and the people who didn't like want to do it right off the bat, yeah, they're fine. We don't care about them because they didn't do it the first time. You did it the first time, so time to
I haven't
do it
gotten a damn
again.
booster. I don't have any boosters. It's like, fuck this. We're not doing this anymore. This is dumb.
Pure blood for life, baby.
Pure blood, baby.
Whole life.
Pure-blooded American. That's
Feels
what this
so
one
good
is.
to be pure blooded.
So, have you guys heard anything about the blue beads that are apparently falling from the sky?
Of Jeremy's
Blue
ass?
beads?
What?
No, I don't leave my house, so
Just in New
Blue
Orleans?
beads. So
Blue
I've got
beads.
this one. This one's a much longer video. I have this at 1.5 speed. But
That's
this
it?
is-
better up your game. 1.75, baby.
well, no, I don't think Twitter has a 1.75 speed option.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they do, actually.
Anyhow, this one does kind of talk slow. We're gonna do 1.5. That's plenty enough.
Clam Ham, and I have some mind-blowing dot connecting about Hurricane Helene. I'm going to start here. This lady sent this picture from South Africa. You all know I covered the blob anomaly and South Africa's crazy weather. These blue jelly balls were raining on this lady's parents. She asked me to look into this. Here's how this went, and trust me, it links back to this, and it's mind-blowing. I start to look into the jelly balls. Knowing it's not a craft project raining from the sky, I move on. I find that this is not the first time that blue jelly balls have been raining from the sky. This was 2012. We'll get back to that. I came across this.
This is wild.
Weird.
Very.
Okay.
Hold on, let me go incognito.
What's your name?
Blue jelly balls look kind of similar, and this is talking about how we could be drinking from water bottles made of these like gummy balls. Sounds charming? Let's move on. Thank goodness scientists looked into this and found out it was not marine eggs. These jelly blue balls raining from the sky were made of sodium polyacrylate. So I find out that polyacrylate has an impact on temperature, and it can be used for cooling and reflecting. It is not biodegradable and doesn't decompose quickly in nature, which is a little concerning if it's raining from the sky. So I go back to looking for anything that looked like a jelly blue ball that might rain from the sky, and I found this. This is droplet mixing with a piezoelectric transducer. Piezoelectric transducers are a type of electroacoustic sound transducer that converts the electrical charges produced by some...
Hold on.
What?
Jack's asking, did I hear her saying clam ham at the beginning of the video? She says glam ham. Her username is Glam Ham Radio. I thought it was
going with clam ham now.
Yeah.
You're in the clam ham with me, baby.
Some forms of solid material into energy. It is energy related. Remember that. So, I ask AI, what does this have to do with my blue rainy jelly balls? Cloud seeding. Well,
this is what AI told her. This is from, what do you call it? Not Grok. What's the other one? ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah.
Piezoelectric devices are not directly used for cloud seeding. They can contribute to the technology by helping control or monitor dispersal of the seeding materials like silver iodide. Ultrasonic devices, again, we have a sound element here. They may use piezoelectric transducers to create sound waves that can influence cloud formation and precipitation. Would you look at those jelly blue balls? Things you never thought you'd say.
I like when she says jelly blue balls.
Right? She emphatically says it.
She likes jelly blue balls.
I want you to get you the jelly blue balls, and I want you to twist them.
Don't let your man get jelly blue balls.
Yeah.
I wonder what sound. So to me, it sounds like she's implying that they've dropped these things into a hurricane, and then they blast sounds at the hurricane in order to control it.
That's so cool. I want to watch this movie.
I want to know. I want to know, like, what are they playing? What sound are they playing? Are they doing some, like Lamb of God, or are we doing NEG? Like, where are we going?
Maybe some AC/DC.
Maybe yes. Let's go on. Welcome to the Jungle would be the song.
Do they Rickroll the hurricane?
Yeah, that'd be great.
There's a sciencey description here of how they're intertwined, but importantly, these hydrophilic polymers can absorb large amounts of water. And you're thinking probably right now, what's this got to do with Hurricane Helene? Trust me. So we're energy harvesting. Now, in my video last night, I included lithium mining. I tread carefully there because I had a video banned. Now, here's the important thing, okay? The combination of piezoelectric...
So notice we're back to lithium mining.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a common thread here now.
It all comes around.
Transducers with blue polyacrylate hydrogels creates innovative solutions for sensing and energy harvesting applications. Again, with the energy harvesting. Trust me, this gets better. Here's where a big lightning bulb went off. So this kind of magical property of converting energy from one source into something else that's usable occurs in certain materials.
The female...
like quartz. Hold that
Ian
thought. Again, we all know there's loads of lithium out there. Well, did you know there's a ton of quartz, like $530 billion worth of quartz? You may be aware that the growing use of AI is going to require a staggering amount of power. Well, it turns out that quartz, while not powering AI directly, has properties that enable the hardware that powers AI to function effectively. Okay, we're going to go back to sound now. Another message from South Africa about hearing a strange humming and sound pulsing. Well, guess what else has been heard in some of these freaky storms?
This one, I have this video for after this. I don't know how much of it she plays, but I have this video.
What does that mean?
Oh, those things.
What?
I
we know
remember
it's
this.
sound. So, from the comments, I quickly gathered that this sounds like an instrument called a shofar. Here's what that sounds like. Definitely very similar. Wrapping this journey that we've just been on, thanks to the jelly blue balls. Some experiment.
Didn't sound like it at all.
It's the end of days, guys.
That sounded like it could just be a warning for a storm, like a
So I have that full video that I will play after this for you guys to hear it, because it is weird.
Experimental weather modification techniques involve ultrasonic devices, which may use piezoelectric transducers to create sound waves that can influence cloud formation and precipitation. Is this large presence of quartz a dot we need to connect? Is the lithium a dot we need to connect? The sound? Are the jelly blue balls involved? This concludes this deep
Take a
dive for
shot.
now. Anyone interested in emergency communications, see my playlist Hurricane Comms for how to get started and how to use radio in an emergency. And hey, while you're at it, get your ham radio license. I'll see you in the comments. Take care.
See, this is to me seeming like now I'm gonna see the number 23 and everything.
Right.
It's
I never watched that movie.
So it's a concept. And then they made the movie around it. I never watched that one either. But I looked up like the concept behind it. And I'm just like, it's all coincidences. I did hear it was a good movie, but
I see 23 a lot because I had a minor obsession with Michael Jordan as a child.
understandable. Kobe.
Yay.
I see a lot of numbers because of jerseys too.
No.
11:44. It's everywhere.
Now she's gonna step away, and I'm gonna play the trumpet video to go along with all this sound energy that's going on. Up. Dom thinks it's Godzilla.
I heard the noise and I did.
You know what? I saw another crazy ass tweet that was trying to say like they're gonna have to let us know the world. The elites are gonna have to let us know the secrets of the world. Blah blah blah. And like to add to their tweet, they had this video where like someone did like some AI design of Godzilla, but Godzilla was a fucking mountain. So it made it look like it was like an old creature that had died and got petrified and
actually that kind of sounds like the Godzilla Netflix series. Godzilla kind of like it was basically like a giant mountain kind of thing. Yeah.
I thought you guys were playing
weird.
some sort of sound when you put up Godzilla, but apparently it was my dog snoring.
I heard.
I wasn't sure if that was from you, Duke, or if that was Shock's dog snoring.
Oh, my dog ain't that big.
I've never heard that from him. Like I thought it was. I'm like, because he never does that.
My dog started sleeping under the bed, so I think that's been like muffling the snoring.
Okay.
So yeah, Jack says she sounds like she just discovered this tech, like it hasn't been around for decades, and because she didn't know about it till now, it's all some conspiracy hidden tech that only the government has. I would agree that this is something she had just learned about because she was using Chat GPT to pull up her information, because that's where all those screenshots that she was showing, that was all Chat GPT stuff.
That's retarded.
Okay,
That's
Gal's
pretty
back
lost, man.
now.
So
I'm
is
gonna play
there...
the video with that sound that she had. Let me make sure the volume's up.
This is weird. I've seen this. I saw this years ago. Like
this is old. It's not from
like,
this last week.
It's like 10 or 15 years old.
This is one of these internet things that just keep coming back whenever there's a fucking storm.
Okay, y'all. As y'all know, we just had a hurricane in Florida that went all the way through North Carolina and literally ripped the coast open. Now, let's show you guys what has been happening around it.
Now, this guy's a trip. All right, so don't lose your tinfoil hats. You're gonna need them for this one.
This hurricane. This lady is sitting outside of her house. She thinks she's watching a lightning storm, but it's much more than that.
So you kind of hear it
versus King Ghidorah.
You guys can kind of hear it there.
Yeah,
but it keeps going.
Holy shit! What the hell was that?
It gets louder.
Did y'all hear that?
It gets louder.
Did y'all see that? God, I hope I got the camera. What is that noise?
The train.
So now,
it's been around for years.
I thought my first thought when I heard it that last time that we just heard it, my thought was like it was some like steel structure that was like
metal on metal or collapsing.
It's like something's falling.
But then my mind changed because it keeps going and it keeps getting louder.
She's afraid at this point.
And so it doesn't make sense for it to get louder like that.
Yeah.
The structure would stay the same distance.
Is she near train tracks?
Yeah,
That's true.
When I hear it,
That's
that's
a good
my
one.
thoughts too.
I like because I grew up around like literally just up the road train tracks,
Mhm.
and when like at a distance, and that's exactly what that sounds like to me. Now that I've heard the whole video, I was just like, it was a train in the distance. It gets closer. It's a train. It's a train. It's a train.
I think it's something industrial, and
Yeah.
then they grab it, edit it, and make it louder and repeat. I think
Yeah.
it was like unnatural noise, and then they edit it to have it keep repeating.
Here, this is the one. This is 11 years ago. I just put the YouTube link in chat.
Oh, you've got the YouTube link to the video?
Yeah, this is strange noises in British Columbia.
So it's fucking.
This is 11 years ago. This is old. It's creepy as hell.
Okay,
though.
hold on. I'll pull that up in just a sec.
Yeah.
Let's finish this.
Point because it gets louder. Look at the sky, y'all. Look at the sky. Looks like it's ships up there, y'all.
He
This
thinks
bitch.
there's-
He thinks
there's
they're
Star
aliens.
destroyers in the ships. Watch, he's got a still.
I think
of
it's
it.
toothless.
That doesn't sound like a train to me. Like
No, that's
our
UFOs
train ones are
honking
much lower.
horns. UFOs are. It's a UFO traffic jam, and they're honking horns at each other.
Traffic jam.
She's afraid, so she's put her phone down. Y'all heard them ominous trumpet sounds, right? But look at the sky, y'all. I slowed it down for y'all. Check this out. Look at the sky. Look at these clouds. Why does it look like there's something in the cloud?
I've never seen.
Hold on, I'm
I
gonna
have
do my
never
Tim
seen
Waltz.
the clouds look like anything before. This is so wild. I've
He's never seen a cloud shelf. Well, oh,
I've
you know
never
what?
seen a cloud look like a lion or a fucking dragon or some shit like that. Like
You mean just like
maybe-
regular non-storm clouds?
You know what? Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he's never been in an area where you'd see us like a storm cloud shelf. Like we see him all the time down here.
Yeah, I'm like, it's sheet lightning. Like,
I saw a video where like people who are from California had like moved to Florida or something, and there was a giant thunderstorm, and it was a giant crack of lightning, and they freaked out. They didn't know what was happening because I guess there's no lightning or thunder in California, but
There's thunder.
they had never heard what it was. I mean, it was a giant crack, just like, okay, yeah, that's normal. But they freaked out. The husband like tripped over a chair, ran inside.
Right.
What a
bitch. Yeah. I agree.
It's also 2024. Why does this shit look like this guy's using a recycled iPhone 20?
Well, it's
SE?
not him. He's reacting to the video, so it'd be
Yeah.
her phone.
Yeah, the video. That's
the
the other thing.
quality
though.
is
The
shit.
video. The video is suspect. Steve's right. The video that he's using is suspect.
Clouds. Some dark, big object. Look at this. Looks like a ship, doesn't it?
It's a fucking Star Destroyer, guys.
It's a what?
It's a Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look.
Stargate's a
There's a lot
documentary.
going on the planet right now, especially.
I love this guy's username. It's Conscious Juice.
Jews.
Is the juice loose?
The Jews is loose.
Juice is loose.
The raging war in Iran.
Oh, but I guess it could be a different juice.
He's got a YouTube channel.
Juice.
Of course he does.
Of course.
Does he have any recent videos?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Oh no, that's just a video. It's a post.
So here is a video of a similar sound
Yep.
from British Columbia, good old Canada. This is on one of their news YouTube channels.
Just have a listen to this. So what are you hearing? Well, we don't really know. The strange sounds were heard across Terrace, BC early yesterday morning and lasted for about 10 minutes. Speculation about what caused it ranges from the aurora borealis to aliens, or it could just be a prank.
Aliens.
But similar sounds have been recorded in other parts of BC and reported in other locations around the world.
So that one, with the length of it, did not sound like a train.
No.
And it's because of the length of it.
Yeah, that's the one that I was familiar with. That it's like this weird, like someone's like stretching like a harpsichord or something,
And mixing it with like an elephant sound. Like it sounds like an animal, and it also sounds industrial.
Yep.
Oh, here's Conscious Juice. 16,500 subscribers.
It kind of sounds like the Twilight monsters from Twilight Princess.
Oh, it sounds like War of the Worlds. The
Oh
Tom Cruise
yeah,
remake.
it does.
I never saw
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Oh, not as good as when Mars attacks.
That tweet with that video of that
God, I
guy
haven't seen it.
has
Love it.
3.6 thousand likes. It's not a ton, but it's just 300,000 views.
Right. Well, that's 10% then.
Yeah, that's that. I believe that would be the going rate.
Yes. That first video, honestly, I'm still thinking that's a train. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's very reminiscent to me. Like,
So I've lived by train tracks.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, this is the first time that I've lived in a house where I can't hear a train from. That's not what the train horns sound like here. They're a lower register. Steve, am I crazy?
Yes.
Why did I ask?
You're asking the wrong person on that.
What were you?
I think anyone would have said yes. Just to
Back me
Yes,
up, brother.
absolutely.
What were you talking about?
How trains sound in your area.
How your mob sound?
Yeah, that wasn't a train.
Now you're just trying to be a contrarian for my point.
No, we grew up in the same fucking house. That wasn't a train.
For how trains sound out there, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry they sound weird in your area.
It didn't
You know
sound
what?
weird.
You know what it was? That's the moose mating call.
Oh yeah.
The fuck?
Steve.
I don't mate with mooses, so I can't confirm.
Isn't the plural of moose?
Moose eyes?
It's meese.
Meese.
I don't think it's moose. I
Precisely.
think it's just moose.
Meese.
Look at all those moose.
Meeseys. Look at all the Meeseys.
Fuck you, grammar Nazi.
That's
Yeah,
not
where's my
me.
backup on this one?
It's a woman. I would never.
I was talking to Static.
So
Oh.
I didn't get there's a ton of conspiracies going around this hurricane about the government controlled this hurricane to take out the red zone so people can't vote.
Oh.
And yeah, it hit a massive red zone of the country. And now all those people might not be able to vote because they don't have the fucking infrastructure to get there.
Yep.
See, that's what I was in my mind for a while, like when this first started, like the aftermath.
Mother Nature is voting Democrat, and she's doing all she can.
Yeah, it took out so particularly North Carolina. It took out a massive red chunk in North Carolina.
Yeah.
That was like roughly half the state, and the other side of the state that wasn't affected had more of the rural dense areas that were blue leaning. But not a bunch, but enough people to probably change the election there.
Mother Nature is angry at Trump.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
Facts.
Because he said he'd grab her pussy.
Mother Nature's pussy. I wonder what that feels like.
Warm.
Ask Cloud.
Yeah, Cloud.
Yeah, valid.
Curious.
Sorry, I am responding.
You should be sorry.
Yeah.
We should be at the
It's
foremost.
my ass.
It's not very nice.
Always wooed.
You
So-
look confused, Steve.
Who's been following?
I am.
Steve, have you followed the port strike? What's your opinion on the people striking at the ports? You look very caveman-like right now.
Right.
Fuck yourself.
Right here, the
Yeah,
furrowed
you've
brow.
got
prominent.
that eyebrow.
Yeah. And just like the frown. Where's your club?
Oh, you see, Kel's right. Where's Cloud? I bet he could identify that mating call.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
a very good point, sir.
Oh,
Which hole made that when you interacted with it?
poor Cloud.
Thank you for your opinion, Steve.
You're welcome.
What are you doing over
I
there?
did it. You did it, Steve.
This was not exactly my introduction, but this was kind of like, I think everyone's exposure to this show. Has everyone seen this video?
Madman Mafia, yeah.
That's weird. That's a weird username.
I was fixing my clinical depression. That's what I was doing over here.
You were looking at porn?
Can you? Damn it!
Oops.
I was gonna ask if he could look at porn on his own time.
Were you
And then
buying some Sasquatch soap?
No, I built a computer though.
Oh.
You built it or you ordered it?
I'm about to build it.
Steve could build a computer.
Oh, sorry, Jack. Yeah, my bad.
I have no idea what this is, Gal.
God damn, get a fucking electric keyboard.
Gal,
No.
what is you just sent the link, Gal? What is this in?
It was something that Jack sent me on Twitter. But it's like 6 minutes long.
What is the topic?
It's the stuff we were just.
Hurricane stuff?
I believe so.
Ooh.
Just a sec.
You're killing me, Smalls. Let's see. Let me.
Oh my god, get to the point, woman. Yes, it's about the Appalachia stuff.
All right, we'll listen to this woman. I'm going to speed this one up too because it is 6 minutes.
And
before we go to the ports,
he messaged
Steve,
it to me on Twitter.
Steve, our resident port cleaner.
Huh?
Of course, and now Twitter's going to do fucking Twitter things.
Naturally. It can't help itself.
So Steve has confirmed that he was looking
Sinister's
at
happening.
porn, basically, and sent it in the group chat.
God damn it.
And of course he walked away, so the insult can't even. It's on deaf ears.
Something very sinister is happening in the Appalachians, and we need to fucking talk about it. Trigger warning. Anybody that's sensitive and can't handle hearing about this, go ahead and scroll. For those that are like me, that cannot allow this bullshit to continue, listen up. We've already seen the videos. We've already heard the eyewitness accounts. People stating, trigger warning, piles of unalived individuals being found in riverbanks, on the lakes, in the
Side note, I'm so fucking tired of the word unalived.
Yeah.
Same.
And it's not her fault. I'm not blaming her. I know it's fucking TikTok and these stupid fucking platforms. Quit being baby bitches.
Have you seen all the parental stuff that TikTok's advertising for?
No.
There's a bunch of TikTok ads being like, I'm a parent that can limit what my kid sees on TikTok so that it's only things that I approve.
Oh, probably
It's like
some gaslighting bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit, but it's just like this is like a commercial out of the like 90s or the 2000s. Wow.
Shut up, Gal.
streets, in their cars, and nobody seems to want to come to retrieve them. The fact that we could even allow that to happen, like the absolute utter disrespect for these people. These people were grandmothers and grandfathers and children and aunts and uncles. Like, since when do we not respect our dead? But then it gets worse. As you listen to these videos,
Well, okay. Never mind. I'll let her go. She's. I agree with her. We've stopped respecting our citizens a long fucking time ago.
Yeah.
watch
Thank
these
God.
videos, you see the devastation. Whole roads are completely wiped out. And I understand if people are not familiar with mountain areas, they think, oh, it's one road, you go around. Yeah, that's not how it works. Most mountain regions maybe have one, maybe two roads that go in and out. And when those roads are wiped out, those people are completely abandoned up there. FEMA set up camp in an accessible area and has told multiple people that they will not bring aid to people in inaccessible areas, which makes you wonder why the fuck they're even there. But that's okay, we have volunteers, right? Volunteers that'll go out, private individuals that are gonna go out and help these people. Yeah, they're being threatened with arrest. People brought their privately owned helicopters to try to offer aid to get these people off the mountains, or at least bring them supplies so they don't starve to death or die from dehydration, because it has now been 6 full days of no water access for these people, and they're being threatened with arrest. Trucks have come to the region with supplies. Their tires are being slashed. Something very sinister and evil is happening here. Then you throw into the mix that there's an entire source of...
Now, because of this woman, I'm going to pull up another tweet after this regarding the hurricane that I didn't bring because you need a massive pile of salt for it. But after this, we will read that tweet.
lithium under these mountains, and all of a sudden, things start stacking right in place, don't they? I just saw this post on X, and again, I try not to say that it's true. So that's for you, TikTok. I'm not trying to spread any misinformation. This is for educational purposes. However, they were specifically speaking about the government held a meeting in Chimney Rock and basically informed these people that the entire town will be bulldozed over, bodies and all. And that now the federal government owns that land. This is a fucking land grab.
This is Hawaii.
Yeah, I was going to say, wasn't this Hawaii?
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? They got $50 more than Hawaii.
That's true. They got a whole.
There's that.
Now let's be fair.
Privileged
And rich celebrities don't live in North Carolina.
No, let's be fair, guys. We're talking about Americans, right? These are American citizens who already have an innate privilege, unlike these poor, destitute people just walking across the border trying to find a new life, who deserve, thousands of dollars in government stipends and luxury hotel rooms. Haven't we had a good enough here in this country?
We got to share the wealth, do we?
No, just give it up.
Commies, kick them out.
Good point.
Get in the fuck out.
Maybe we should kick these people out of those luxury apartments,
I was talking about
hotel rooms, and put in American citizens.
Maybe,
that's right.
just maybe, but
He doesn't have any money. It all went to the illegals.
They do not care about these people that are stuck in the mountains. They do not care about these people that were unalived by this. And forgive me for sounding absolutely insane, but we all know that they've been able to manipulate weather for quite a long time. This technology has existed for a long time. So how am I supposed to believe that this is all coincidence? And how is it that I'm supposed to believe that this kind of lack of support is an accident? I'm absolutely enraged. And I am not going to stop talking about this until there is some kind of resolution for these people. I am but one person.
Oh, you're going to be talking for a long time.
Yeah.
She gonna talk over some coffee and call your mom about it later.
You know what? I read something earlier. I forgot who posted it. It might have been Krigler. But it was something about the first house is just barely getting built in Hawaii.
Jesus.
Seriously?
Like they have the and it's the point where they have the framework going up.
Wow.
Damn.
So and also it was so much more than just that. But there's a few others that are going up. Most of the people aren't, the vast majority of people are not able to rebuild. Mm-hmm. Like they haven't even gotten approved. Like they want to rebuild, but they haven't even gotten approved to go and do that through the insurances and all the different fucking bureaucracy that they have to go through for that. So she's going to be, and it's been over a year for Hawaii now, hasn't it? Like just over a year.
When was the Maui fires?
Man, feels like a year and a half or something.
Yeah, feels longer.
It does feel longer.
I don't have the resources to help. I don't have the time to go down there. I don't have the funds to donate. But the one thing I can do is use my fucking voice. And I'm not going to shut up about this. These people do not deserve this. And for any of you idiots that think that they do, just know that you're next. We allowed this to happen in Maui. And now we're allowing it to happen again in the Appalachians. How long until it's your neighborhood or your town or your family being left to rot in the streets? We need to fucking stop this. Please share, and if you're going to donate, only donate to churches.
That's right. What she's saying is something I've read where they can't take it away from the churches because, but if you're donating to schools and stuff, FEMA goes in and takes it away. Kind of like what Timon was saying earlier about his government was taking away personal donations so that they could put their stamp on it and make it look like it was coming from them.
Apparently, FEMA can't take the donations from the churches. So find local churches in the area, donate directly to them, or if you know somebody in the area, donate directly to them, because FEMA is not helping at all. Not to mention that they're stating they're apparently out of money, but we could send billions of dollars to the Ukraine. I'm so fucking sick and tired of this, and I don't know what it's going to take.
You don't know who she voted for. You don't know who she voted for. Calm down.
I feel like we're talking about the general populace.
I can't tell.
This could be something to unite people to hate the fucking government. Let's go.
Let's go.
This needs to be a Trump commercial. Where you have Mayorkas up there saying we don't have any money because we've used it all on illegals, and then we see Zelensky coming in and getting more money from Biden. And then you have just a picture of whatever's left of Asheville. It just says, these are American citizens. This is what Harris Biden administration thinks of American citizens. Trump Vance 2024.
Do a clip with fucking Zelensky signing that shell in Pennsylvania.
Yep. Like just have it fade out into the aftermath of the hurricane.
Yeah.
Take for my fellow American to get to that point either. This is absolutely fucking deplorable, and it needs to stop. God bless the people of the Appalachians. My heart, my soul is with you. I pray that God puts his hands on you and delivers you to safety, because you truly are surrounded by evil right now. And people like me will not stop talking about it.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find
into the weekend.
All right. So, like I was saying, I wasn't planning on reading this because this is with a giant serving of salt. But this is kind of
every time you say salt, I want like a nice fucking ribeye with a bunch of salt on it.
What about a margarita?
Ooh, margarita's good too.
So this is some woman, Jessica Rojas. She's got however many fucking followers on Twitter. 150,000. She's like, I finally spoke with a family member who holds a high-ranking position in the military. It's not good. Remember when they told me to get my affairs in order back in April? They said, we're preparing for war on the homeland. I asked them if it was the CCP or Russia. They said, no, it will be a civil war pitted against we the people. That's what many of us at the top are being told. So you see, this right here has kind of got like the hair on the back of my neck. Like, yeah. I'm like, why? Okay.
That's the Civil War movie. That's
what that is. I never watched it.
No, but this is basically what it.
Not the actual movie that came out recently. Like
people do that.
Hollywood version.
Tweet out the fucking
but that's what the movie was. It was the government declared war on sections of the country.
Right.
This is, and I heard Beanie talk about this all the time. People think Civil War is going to be North and South. If there is one, it's not going to be like that at all.
Okay, now I know asking this question with this particular group of people isn't exactly a great test case for Beanie Boy's theory about how everyone thinks civil war would break out. But has anyone here ever thought that if a civil war here was going to happen, it would be north and south or east and west or some shit like that?
Yeah.
That's never made any fucking sense to me. If there was a civil war nowadays, that it would be perfectly divided across
You can
the
just
country.
look at
No, it'd be
voting.
geographical sections.
Never
Yeah,
happens
that's
anyway.
it.
I
Like
remember studying the
Colorado.
Civil War.
Colorado is under Wyoming and Montana, like, and above Texas and fucking New Mexico.
You got Oklahoma. You got
Like, it's blue surrounded by a lot of fucking red with a little bit of purple below it. Like, it's just not going to work out like it did in the past.
No, and it's because the world has changed, and the dynamic of the original Civil War, the U.S. Civil War. Damn it! It disconnected again. Son of a bitch! What is wrong?
you're
with this
here.
thing?
You're here. I can hear you.
Yeah, but I have a headphone problem.
Oh. But you
yeah.
just heard us.
Is there a pill for
Yeah,
that?
I hear you guys. I hear you guys. I'll fix it in a
I hear
second.
you.
But the thing of it is, we are as a nation. We aren't as, I hate to say it, united as we used to be.
No.
And it's much more. It's much more. It's not geographical. Like in the 1850s, 1860s, very clearly a dividing line between free states and slaveholding states. That's not the issue now. The issue is now politics. So literally, you could have. Well, here's the point. New York could be divided. The state of New York could be divided. All the upper parts of the state could be on the conservative side, fighting the very left liberal part of New York City
Within its own state, yeah.
So it's much more political islands than just like slave states, free states. So, and that's why even there'd be sections in, like you say, sections in Colorado.
Bring that up, like
Texas. Okay, so you'd have Austin versus everybody else.
Yeah,
and then California be against everyone else anyway.
Well, then you just wall off
and
the
here you
cities
have
anyways
Scottsdale
and
and
start from
Tempe
there.
versus everyone else. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
That's because what Beanie brings up is like the Syrian civil war, where it's like different factions and life continued. It's just there was different factions fighting against each other. That's why the whole Civil War movie was kind of ridiculous. Had they divided, the freedom democratic states and then us Southerners, the Floridians in North Carolina and South Carolina, because apparently we all want to go back and we kept them all in chains. Remember that? Remember Joe Biden said that? They're going to put you back in chains. Really, Joe? Really?
He went to a black church.
The only people being put in chains right now are American citizens because we're having to struggle to get some freedom compared to the benighted illegal alien that comes into this country and is instantly granted superior status over American citizen. They're getting all the money. They're getting all the benefits. They're getting all the cats and dogs. So
Eating the cats,
eating the dogs,
eating the dogs.
But there's not going to be any good memes off the Vance Waltz debate,
Bro. That was iconic, man.
No good songs.
Did you see the thing about like gay Twitter and Vance?
I didn't know there's a gay Twitter.
It's just all
Let me see
Twitter.
it. I don't know if it was in Wrong Think or somewhere else. It was funny. I'll find it.
Actually, I thought it wasn't a bad debate. I thought that's the way the debates really should be. And I get people liking, some people didn't like Vance. They thought he should have hit more. Vance is debating the way you should debate. And we all like a Trump dopamine hit. That's fine.
Vance is a Democrat that would beat Trump in an election. That dude is a Democrat who
I don't know if he's a Democrat. I think
he said he grew up Democrat.
Yeah.
Well, like
a lot
his
of people grew up.
Never
were
changed his
Democrat.
stripes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's a more palatable, Clinton style Trump.
I think
Jesus Christ, JFK would be a
Yeah.
You can hate your parents.
He would be a Republican today. Why do you think RFK is aligning himself with Donald Trump?
Oh yeah.
Because, the Democrat Party is not the Democratic Party anymore.
No.
The Democrat Party is literally basically leftist communist party based on identity politics. and trying to turn slowly communist, which is why they're bringing in
Well,
all these people from communist countries who are perfectly happy with whatever government it is, because they have a little more freedom here for now than they did back in wherever they were. So yeah, they like the one guy who's like, why'd you come back here? You got kicked out. Why'd you come back? Because I wanted Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
That's all they want. These little creature comforts they don't get to these communist countries that are falling apart. Well, eventually we're going to be the country falling apart because we're bringing the third world here.
Well, that's why like Zachary Levi is like a prime example of he endorsed RFK, but because RFK endorsed Trump, he said, I support Trump. Like that's clearly what he said.
Zach Levi is a very interesting dude.
Yeah.
He's an
Yeah,
interesting.
he is.
He's actually I think he's actually pretty Christian, is what I understood.
Yeah.
And he speaks a lot about mental health and such.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I loved him watching Chuck back in the day.
Chuck is so good.
It's such a good show.
So quick story though, because you'll appreciate it, I think.
Sure.
I have a friend who volunteers for the Comic-Con out here, Denver Fan Expo as it's called now. And so he'll get assigned to celebrities to be their like worker or whatever. So he got assigned to Zach Levi in like 2019, and him and I would go on walks at work to chat. And he knew nothing about Zach Levi besides Shazam. So of course he knew him from that. That's what he was there for at the con, right? Is Shazam. But in the middle of him talking about it, he's just like, yeah, he had like this big thing on his table full of cheese puffs. And I just start fucking dying, like the cheese puff things. And I was just like, oh my God, no, he didn't. And I'm doubled up laughing. And he's
what was it, the Nerd Herd?
Crazy person.
Was it
it was just, he
was
didn't
it the
say
Nerd
a word
Herd?
about it. No.
What was it? What was the bit? I haven't seen Chuck in years.
Yeah. So, but when Chuck like gets his heart broken, he's just laying on the couch.
Oh, that's right, eating cheese puffs. But he gets them from the store. He gets them from the store.
Yeah.
Because he got. I remember an episode he got fired, and then he came back in to buy cheese puffs.
Yes,
and he's wearing glasses and a giant, robe.
And I think him and Sarah had broken up or whatever, like for real. And then he broke up with his actual girlfriend that they broke up like their fake relationship for. But it was fucking hilarious because
he also did a lot with there's I forget the name of the charity, but it's for cleft palates in third world nations. He did something, it was called Nerd HQ, that ran at the same time as Comic-Con years ago. I mean, it's like when he was doing Chuck. And he would like run out areas and bring in like actual, people from the con who he was friends with, and they'd come and have a much more relaxed thing and much more intimate. And I'd watch those on YouTube all the time. It's just fun. It didn't have the flash of Comic-Con, but it's just like guys having fun.
And I feel like the reason I was laughing so much about it is because not a lot of people I know Chuck. So like him just sitting it on the table and my friend not knowing what it was for was the exact reason he did it, at least in my mind. And what made me laugh is he's just like, I'm going to bring a little bit of Chuck here, even though I'm here as Shazam, and it's for those people that know the niche. Like,
I would just talk about Chuck if I was meeting him.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would do.
Same. Like, it was so cool. Sorry, I know that was a bit of a derailment, but it was really funny.
It was my fault. I said a celebrity's name that had nothing to do with the comment.
then it got really nerdy.
Yeah.
But I geek out, especially over Chuck.
There's a live watch. Let's watch Chuck.
I have the physical freaking
entire
I have mine up
in
series.
the closet.
Yeah,
I digitized my thing. I'm in the closet.
It's such a good show. I highly recommend. Even though, the final season, it does kind of fall off, but it's because they knew they were canceled after that season, so they rushed it.
It happens so many times.
But it's still a good show, and it's a good ending to it. Like it was,
and the ending, it didn't happen like you think it would, but it like gave you hope.
Yep.
And Adam Baldwin is so good.
Oh my God, he is the best, and he's not a Baldwin.
Not a Baldwin,
right?
He's the good Baldwin. It's not related to
Serenity Adam Baldwin.
Yes. Oh, Jane Cobb.
Yvonne Strahovski.
Oh, she's a
God,
hottie.
she's a fucking gorgeous,
Beautiful woman.
She's in the Tomorrow War.
She's
Not that that
also
was a good
in the Handmaid's Tale.
I never saw that.
Yeah,
Had
neither
zero
did I.
interest. Shit.
She was on Dexter too.
Yep. She's had like 3 or 4 kids. Still looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. She's Australian, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. I know it's a thick accent foreign person at the very least.
What are you doing?
So,
but yes,
the
Chuck.
the rest of this tweet is supposedly this person responding about what's happening in Appalachia. And he goes on to say, yes, it's become political, and many of us want to take our choppers down to rescue people, but we have not been given the okay. We see civilians doing more than our own government, who, by the way, is trying to get in the way of helping them. This is not the military I signed up for. I am pissed off. I don't think I'll ever get the smell off of me. So many dead, and when you see a child, you can't help but cry. I keep thinking of what if that was redacted. Just laying there, you know. Don't get me started on FEMA. What a joke. I'll try to text later. Got to run. You could share what I'm saying, but please leave out any details about my identity. Okay, yeah. I'll be court-martialed in a second. You see, this is...
Yeah.
This has me... This is stinky. And, you know...
Yeah.
And I've seen so many... I'm going to start tweeting out this shit. I started with call to activism. Call to activism put out a tweet about how... JD Vance called Harris the border czar, and everyone's all like, "That never happened."
What?
And Call to Activism was like, "What a retard" or whatever. Yeah, I know you guys know that fucking Twitter account who's got like hundreds of thousands of followers, and I'm just like, why? Why would you do this? Because you know you're fucking lying.
How dare you how dare you call the internet a liar of something that never happened? They will fucking find it. And they did. It didn't take that long for people to post the fucking clips.
Well, but why?
It was the media.
When you know you're fucking lying, and it happens on the right side too. There's so many times where I see them posted dumbass shit where they fucking misinformation is what it is they don't have the full fucking story. Whereas the left is blatantly fucking lying.
Disinformation. Yeah.
I did love that Vance said that they were going to post it afterwards, like the proof. I can't remember what the topic was, but then like 10-20 minutes after the debate ended, they drop it on Twitter and they're like, here you go, as promised.
It was either the Minnesota law about abortion, or it was the CBP app information. It was one of the two. I forget which one.
Yeah, it might have been the abortion one.
And then, like, do you know that being bug-eyed and wide-eyed is a symbol of being empathetic and caring and being passionate? Did you see that article?
No.
About Waltz.
Oh my god.
Poole was talking.
That's how they're going to explain away the crazy eye bitches.
Yeah, let me see if I can find this thing.
So Amanda Seyfried, everybody, she's covered.
What do you mean? In
Bug-eye Amanda Seyfried?
Oh, yeah. She does look crazy.
Well, I mean, it's just because her eyes look like bug eyes.
One I want to have sex with. One I want to go jump off a cliff.
Let's see. As promised earlier tonight, Michelle Bowman of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors, given the current low inventory of affordable housing, it was the affordable housing, the inflow of new immigrants to some geographic areas could result in upward pressure on rents. That's what it was.
Okay.
All right. So we are at the 2-hour mark pretty much already. And we still have two topics.
Talk about Diddy.
I don't know what mark my mom is at.
What?
Your mom?
So we still have two topics here. So I'm going to skip a lot of the groundwork for the port stuff and just go into the wild, wacky shit.
Finally, cool. God damn.
I found it. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
It's on Chris Rufo's page.
Oh, God.
What?
Who let you in? I thought I was the only woman. God damn it, you lied to me.
There's 2 women.
No, you're only cunt.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Better than a faggot.
Oh, it's only the
He's
fifth
right.
time we've said that tonight.
I dropped the Twitter link in the
Oh.
DMs
The Twitter link for what?
Don't quit your
for
day
the
job.
wide eyes. It was
Oh.
from I think it was from Politico or something. I forget where. It was.
Oh God! What the fuck is this?
What are you guys doing? What the fuck?
Supposedly,
they're trying to reframe Walls looking like this all the time.
Oh my God!
They say it's how he shows his passion.
When
Well,
Walls
most people,
felt especially passionate about something, he'd open his eyes wide as saucers. Eye-popping can sometimes be a sign of surprise, but for Walls, it simply revealed his emotional intensity. Like this moment during an exchange about abortion.
Nothing
the
about
orbicularis oculi muscle,
Oh
working
my
in concert
God.
with the corrugator and frontalis muscles. Contract to raise the eyebrows, a dynamic and emphatic facial motion that grabbed the viewer's attention. Fuck off. You guys are fucking gay.
yeah.
had nothing to do with 10,000
Oh,
milligrams.
Dermot
of
was very
Actually-
excited about something. He's passionate about something. clearly.
Actually, the right is kind of gay too. They're obsessed with JD's baby blues.
He has a baby face. That's why,
dude,
that's why he has a
you guys
beard.
are obsessed
If-
with him too.
If
but
I
like, yo, I'm
Cold
giving some
baby
pushback
blues.
to fucking Shock here. Shock, you know I have a baby face.
Mhm.
No,
It's not the baby's face, it's the baby blues, the
Baby
eyes.
blues.
Oh,
no.
baby
So
blues?
everyone on
But-
Twitter is like, JD Vance killed him with those baby blues, and I'm like, what the
No,
fuck? Is the
That's
gayest
that-
thing I've
those-
ever
when he
heard?
killed
That
him.
was the gay Twitter thing. So that Andy No post that I put in the private chat. That's why I shared it. It's the
Yeah,
gay
okay.
Twitters. Like
What he
that's
killed
what's
him
going to
with.
turn.
With the baby blues.
was his Jim Halpert imitation. Every
Yes.
time,
Yes.
every time Walls would say something crazy, he just like
Look at the camera. Break
Yeah.
that fourth
Jade
wall.
it was
Pitter
literally Jim Halpert.
I just want to let you know, if I ever write a
Oh, I
computer
love this.
virus, it's going to be a virus where Dermy's face just pops up all wide-eyed and bug-eyed.
You know what? The Jim Halpert look that he had was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
The side eye. Like,
The
really?
side eye, the little grin.
Mhm.
JD Vance was amazing, and I see
Killed it.
the perfect representation
That
of
right there,
of
baby.
Yes.
the fucking American dream within JD Vance, a man that grew up from basically nothing, dirt poor, living in Appalachia, struggling with a drug addicted mom, growing all the way to now being fucking on the potential vice president. This is the
Jeremy-
American
So by
dream.
the way,
Jeremy, he's an elitist. He went to Harvard Law School.
He's the furthest
So
fucking
actually-
elitist.
actually, earlier Shock brought up the fact that like he's a Democrat. He grew up Democrat, but he also grew
Yeah.
up Southern Democrat.
Mm.
So
That's
racist.
different.
So
Actually,
racist.
my parents lived in the town where he grew up.
Really?
Where
Where
said
are your
Southern
baby blues?
Democrat. We have to be very. I would never say Southern Democrat. That's not a compliment.
Dude,
That's a,
them women look good in those Confederate bikinis. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
Yes, more Confederate bikinis.
Yes,
Yeah.
normalize it.
but look,
Look, we all
Most
know
of the
he's a
people-
white supremacist, which is why he married an Indian woman
White
and has
power.
biracial children.
very attractive Indian woman.
Oh yeah.
Very, very attractive.
Colonize. I want to colonize. Yeah.
No, I was listening to a Vivek Ramaswamy and Charlie Kirk thing from a few weeks ago today, and apparently JD Vance and Vivek have been friends for a lot
Yeah.
longer. Like they grew up
What?
together.
Yeah, they knew each other. I think they were in college together or something.
They went to college together,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that they actually like grew up in the same town and they knew each other as kids.
I don't think I knew.
So-
Vivek Ramaswamy said that they grew up in the same town and knew each other as kids, or at least
Well,
they lived close to it.
They may have. I know where he grew up. He grew up in Middletown, Ohio, because there was a very distinct difference between the lower class and the upper class in Middletown, Ohio. The company my dad worked for was based there, so my parents lived in the upper class. Although I grew up as a middle class.
I'm not going to try
family.
to dig through this the video that I watched. I'll just send it to
So
you,
the-
Brad, because this is where I heard it from.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I brought up the Southern Democrat thing is, have you heard the Alabama song?
Sweet home Alabama.
Gay.
Yeah. Leonard Skinner would agree. Imagine writing a song that you like hate and then everyone loves it.
Song of the South, by the way, is the song that I'm talking about. Like,
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot this. JD's son is
I was
named
gonna kill
Vivek.
you.
Sorry.
Is named what?
JD's son is named Vivek.
Wait.
For real?
He
yeah,
named-
because his wife's Indian, right? Or
Yeah,
something along those lines. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his wife's.
Vivek
Song of the South, sorry.
Jr. Are we gonna start calling him Junior?
No, just let the woman go before she stabs us.
I'm sorry. Sounding of the South.
She has black lipstick on. It's attractive, but also a sign that she'll stab us.
It's purple.
Blue.
Potato, tomato.
I want to stab
It's
you
dark.
with your
Please
stupid.
stab him. Please stab him right now.
Stab him. It's the
So
season.
let's talk about crazy conspiracies about the port shutting down.
No, we've been distracting you from that.
I want a Diddy
And
Diddy.
it's become a game.
Wait, you want a Diddy?
He deserves it.
I'm gonna after we
probably
go
like
over
it.
this, I'm gonna put a poll in the chat and we'll take a vote. We
You're
might
putting
have
a poll about Diddy? Great.
Yeah, it will be
Why
about
are we?
Diddy.
Why
Where's
are we
that
putting a
poll
near
bid?
Diddy? Again, diddling Diddy is he's gonna like it.
The
Doing
diddle.
I
polls
don't
about
think he
Diddy,
does. I
he's
don't
gonna
think
like
that-
it.
I don't think he lets people diddle him. He diddles people.
That's why he's the diddler.
He's the,
Yeah, the diddler.
It's called
Diddle,
justice, Dermy. We're
Well,
gonna
there's
diddle him,
apparently
diddle him harder.
There's
He's
apparently
part of the
rumors-
rogues gallery.
There's apparently rumors that he's a cuck. That there's videos of him.
What is it? There's so many
watching.
fucking shit about this man.
He's
My
a
God.
degenerate. That's all this
degenerate.
is.
God.
Fucking degenerate. God damn.
All right. So this is what this guy is thinking about the ports shutting down.
Supposedly the ports are going to be on strike tomorrow,
Yes.
and as you can see, fucking crazy crowded.
He's a truck driver, obviously.
Where? Where is he?
I have no idea. He doesn't say.
Fucking name.
Isn't it the East Coast ports that got shut down?
Do you see this?
Yeah, I was reading that.
What?
They are.
Oh
Can't
my
read, so we have to do this
God!
out loud. So,
Holy
Dermy,
shit!
so you can understand what this says, I'll read it to you.
I
They
read
are
it.
on strike
I didn't
because
read
they are tired of hearing kids screaming in the containers. They want something done.
Think
you have to
I'm
do
not
it. Say it
deaf.
slower.
Yeah,
Say
you
it
want to know
slower.
what? No.
Then he'll understand.
Hashtag
Costco
cancel
kids
gal
and
because I should be deaf because I listened to the fucking thing that she quote tweeted.
Cal doesn't make me watch fucking Disney Plus.
The-
No.
Actual cuckers.
What?
God
the
damn
actual
it! Mooney
Cuckers
got
thing.
another touchdown. Fuck.
What?
Actual.
Yeah, I know. Mooney got that second
God, he's
touchdown,
so
baby.
good. I fucking love him.
Touchdown, baby.
He used to be a fucking bear. He was
I
so
got
shit.
him off of a waiver from no advice of y'all.
I told you.
No, you didn't tell me to get Mooney.
Oh, I told Dermy.
Why didn't you tell me to get Mooney?
I did.
I
Why
got
are we
him
back
before
on fantasy
you.
football?
Cause
Because this is his second touchdown. He's got 28
I'm
motherfucking points
angry.
right now.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Don't you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm trying to talk
Oh,
about sex
I am
trafficking.
distracted.
You're
you
trying to
from
talk
it.
about
Oh.
kids getting
Talk
sex
about
trafficked.
I thought they were
And-
just
and-
playing.
Listen. This is
What,
this
playing
is the
jump
truth.
rope?
It could be.
Yeah.
This could be true. At the same time, it very easily could be that they're actually striking due to automation. That they've been saying that they don't want
Yeah.
to have their job automated.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
And this
It
will
is
only
inevitable, but
reinforce
also
it
I
and
heard that
help
in
push
the
them towards
contracts-
automation.
So I've heard in the contracts that they've already been implementing automation.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to wait until a certain point.
Mm.
I don't know. Look, we had a conversation about this last week. I don't know what's real anymore. So
Yep. That's valid.
Strike averted.
You know, I could be AI.
I don't
No.
think any program.
No AI
could-
would create that.
Yeah.
Oh, the most devious, evil AI would.
Yeah.
Like that AI makes
Vicky.
Skynet.
Falcon
look
dog
insane.
sucks. I don't like the Falcons. I just like Mooney.
Crisis delayed. Longshoremen pause strike until January 15th.
So, as to California and why Gavin Newsom shut down trading to his state, this is seems like a more legit reason. Holy shit!
Yeah.
He needs
wild.
to tighten up the fucking.
Could we hear Huh.
Military vehicles. What? That's new.
Wait, where were they? Go back. Okay.
You see him?
Go forward
So
a
he's
little bit.
still
I wasn't paying proper attention.
Hold on,
he's
not
getting
yet.
ready to go drop off his load or whatever.
You
There
dropped
they are,
off a
right
load.
there.
Okay, so got it. Okay.
There's the.
I looked too late, and then I was just like, "Those are just fucking containers."
Military vehicles?
No, they were. It was just you probably looked when I looked.
Well, I couldn't. I
first
couldn't really tell. I just saw vehicles.
I really need you to tighten up the fucking bolt.
Tighten it up.
Driving
she
me crazy.
says. Tighten it up.
Do some Kegels or something.
Lock it in.
Why are you?
Nobody
What?
got that.
You forgot about that? Tighten up.
What? Tightening up bolts? What?
She wants to.
You don't hear that rattling from his
Yeah,
dash
it's
cam?
annoying.
Yeah.
It was annoying. I thought it was my my PC for a moment.
Oh,
So
no.
I
I
thought
thought it
around
was
here.
the truck.
That could also be it.
No,
let's check out that
You
forklift.
can see the arm of the dash cam
Yeah.
rattling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Needs it to tighten the goddamn bolt.
The thing with the screaming kids, I need
to see that. I'm sorry.
we need to actually see it. We need to
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
the videos.
We need to see
can't
them
post
open up
it
one of
anymore.
those fucking steel boxes and have a bunch of
Yeah.
women and children come popping out of there.
Yes,
I already
we
made
actually
that cartoon.
we need to see that. We can't because when you keep pussyfooting around, it's like, is it possible? Yeah, but I don't know.
Do you guys remember? I don't know, like when COVID was popping off and New York was showing all their like piles of dead bodies or whatever.
Yeah.
You mean Trump victims?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but that's not where I was going with this. So
but
like
Always
during,
need to go.
during that time, there was a bunch of people saying that the government was going out and clearing out underground tunnels of sex trade.
No, that was just the Hasidic Jews.
Yeah, I thought that was the Hasidic Jews.
No, they didn't start building tunnels until afterwards.
They were building
that was
tunnels
last
during, but they got discovered.
But it's the same kind of energy, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, there's
look, I don't feel bad about being wrong about not thinking that there's children in shipping cargoes and shipping containers, but
like the thing is, like, Epstein exists, Diddy exists, these people
No, he
exist.
didn't.
Weinstein exists. We have proof that these things happen. We know it happens. It still happens in the Middle East. It happens in Africa. It happens all over the world. Slavery is still a thing. Libya. We know this is existing. So turning a blind eye to it is just shocking. But at the same time, let's dig into it. Let's actually try to solve this. Nobody wants to do it.
Nope.
And then when you start, seeing who's, silencing who, and
you're
who's
gonna
unconnected to
you're
who,
gonna
and
tell
like,
me you're gonna tell me that these shipyard workers are striking because they're tired of hearing kids screaming.
Absolutely.
How come they haven't recorded anything like this yet? We haven't even it would be real easy to make a fucking fake ass video of sounding like a bunch of kids banging inside of a metal container.
Yep.
Like that'd be real easy to make. We haven't even gotten that.
To be honest,
We get fake weather.
what would they bring? And I'm thinking this through. Would they bring kids over on shipping containers? More than likely, yes. Like
Hollywood would.
Yeah, Hollywood.
That's a
would.
Hollywood thing.
But
Well,
would they
surprising.
have everyday employees take care of that ship? Probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, that's a
There
good
was
point.
probably a better person that would actually, like, people on the inside, like Steve would probably. I know Steve.
Why did
on
Steve
the
come up when you were talking about someone on the inside? It's weird.
Because I'm
Probably
on the
keep your
inside of
personal
Steve.
life.
So true.
No, I was trying to say that I think Steve's. I think he's a Fed. I think he
Two
plays up to
feds in here
retardation.
now.
Right?
Yeah.
Steve is busy daydreaming. He's got his mind on other things.
It's probably that ass he sent in the
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
I mean, that was a nice ass.
photo.
It's a very happy ass.
That's a very good ass.
It smiles at you. I will give you that.
That's a nice ass.
What do you do? Send it in Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pregame.
Yeah, that's a nice ass.
Got it.
So he's
Oh,
like
yes.
hunting this
I
down.
saw that earlier. The helping clinical depression. That's
Yes.
Awards work.
Although they do have leggings that look like jeans now, so
Hey,
Yes.
I'm
They've had those for a
happy with
while.
those too.
Jeggings.
I'm happy
had
with
those for a
leggings. I'm
while.
happy with jeans. I was able to train my eyes to the point that I was able to see people's panties through leggings.
Did you eat? Grandma tell you to eat a lot of carrots or something?
You
Oh,
trained your eyes for that? It's not fucking
Right?
hard.
I'm like,
Mhm.
I was trying to figure that out in my head.
Listen,
Especially
I
because
think
women don't
that
even know how to dress anymore to prevent that from happening.
when they were
It's
new,
not difficult.
I went to school with people that knew how to dress, but they loved their leggings. And my God, did I see some things.
We weren't allowed to wear leggings when I was in school. Oh yeah, you're like a decade younger than me.
I don't think we had leggings when I was in school.
We weren't
No, they just did spandex.
Yeah.
Fine.
Girls weren't allowed to wear short shorts, so they said that you can wear leggings, and then they realized, oh, that's worse.
It's even
We had
worse.
leg warmers.
The leggings
That's what
were
we had.
different. The leggings were different back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
We had leg warmers.
They were warmers, and then they also had those ones that had like the little strap underneath the foot that like went under the ankle thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I believe those were called leggings back then.
Yep.
Listen,
I know far too much about women's fashion. What the fuck am I?
Yeah, you sure do.
There was some wonderful days.
It's good that we have more gay representation. Here.
That's
So
true.
that's fine.
True.
There were some good days at school.
Although I feel like
Oh.
it's kind of imbalancing the panel with a woman, that, and now static.
Wait, what? Did you just say that?
I mean, what are you? Explain you.
Explain me. Being of chaos.
No, that's Sam.
No. So it's
More
truly
like the
me.
ambiguously gay duo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a being of pure chaos. Let's be
No.
real. Yeah.
That makes you sound too.
You wish,
cool,
Jeremy.
And that's
Yeah,
not
you're
You
not.
haven't played
Loki.
video
Nice
games
try.
with me yet, have you?
who.
Fractured.
Oh.
No, I haven't. I don't think I need to.
Let's play some party animals together. You'll see how chaos.
Yay!
So you guys just so like that was the weirdest thing for the port stuff. that I had.
Yeah.
There's some other conspiracies about what's actually going on and all that, but that one is a big one right now. Is the children in the containers?
Kel, that's what I
Well-
said. A being of chaos.
Oh, chaos.
No, you said chaos. Don't even
No, I
try
said
to play.
chaos.
You said chaos.
Control.
I said chaos.
No.
No,
you didn't.
here's the reality of the shipping strike.
Said chaos.
I said chaos. Shut up. Here's the reality of the shipping strike. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt everybody at the
Well,
worst possible time.
Duke just said it's over.
It's over.
It's
over?
been
The
delayed
strike.
until the middle of January or some shit.
Yeah.
I could have swore they started it.
No, they just stopped it. Delayed it.
No,
to
I thought that was
check-
the what?
check-
The
no,
Eastern
ju-
one couldn't do it till January.
There's
They
no
have to
strike on the
delay
West
it
Coast.
until after the
There's
election.
no strike on the West Coast.
And
It's
actually,
only
so
the
that
Eastern
shoots. So I had another video from Malcolm Flex about him predicting that Kamala becomes president and she resolves the port strike thing, and that becomes like that. That was a good theory. That was a good theory.
That's a good theory. Yeah.
You're right. They had to push this back until after the election because they can't let this happen
Yes.
during the election.
The thing you have to understand about a strike is it's when people are upset. And people are upset because things happen. And things happen because things exist in the world. And one of the things that exists in the world is shipping containers. And containers are used to ship things.
Thanks, Kamala.
Okay.
You know what was
Sorry,
the
I
weirdest
just blanked
thing?
everything out.
Put that in a Venn diagram for us.
Go.
This is slightly on but off topic because someone mentioned like go get your gas because I'm already seeing
Yeah.
prices go up because of the. But 2 days ago, I haven't seen this in a long ass time. Diesel was less than gas.
Oh,
I've been seeing
I was
it
like,
It's been a few
what
years
fucking
since that.
Twilight Zone did I just fucking jump into?
That's wild.
Where
I've been
diesel
seeing
was
it.
less than gas.
Steve, this is your chance to say something educated.
I've been seeing it.
Educate us.
He fell asleep.
Oh.
Hand on his dick.
He's hugging that photo.
He's smiling back.
Got
at
his
ya.
nose nuzzled in that photo.
He's obsessing over his new computer. That's what
Yeah.
he's doing.
He's
I
nerd.
don't
There,
think
be a nerd
That's
he's muted right now. I'm going
incognito.
over the
Got
computer.
3
Is that
VPNs
how
running.
you do it?
Not
What
dead
the-
ass.
Downloading Agent Prawn. So
Wait, Shock, how do you do it?
Oh, let me see. I feel like there's a game I play where I've done it.
Wait, what?
I'll stream The Witcher and you'll see it. You'll see my O
I don't-
face when I play The Witcher.
I think we're missing.
But you're never on camera.
I
And
might
don't think
be
we're talking about the same thing.
talking about O faces.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I was implying that that's Steve's O face.
yeah. And I said, "Is that yours? What was that?"
That was Steve
Oh, it was
fucking
Steve.
his computer.
I think he's more of a ha-ya guy, like a ha.
Yes, make a run for the domestically created toilet paper.
Or
Yeah.
just be gay and squirt water up your ass like Static.
I
was just
personally
gonna say-
haven't. I haven't seen this. I've been in a few grocery stores over the past few days.
I
Me
heard
neither.
people talking about this.
They look fine. Now, grant I'm in Arizona, but that doesn't mean people. Oh, look who it is!
No.
Damn
He
retard.
just
Look
finished
who
fucking his
came
computer.
back.
Do you
What are
wash
you
your
eating?
Tail between his
hands?
legs.
What are you
Who
eating?
Bring
washes
your
their
dinner?
hands?
Me?
Yeah,
Or
you.
some food.
Are you
Ramen?
you gonna give yourself food poisoning again, or did that
Hamburger
traumatize you?
helper?
No.
Hamburger Helper is good. Thank you very
It's
much.
shit.
Sirloin.
Without that,
Good.
Shit.
It's
You
not
said
on
pork?
diet.
Poor people food. And actually, I agree with Dermy. I like hamburger helper.
I hate it.
Yes.
But it's not on
disgusting.
diet.
No, it's not on diet.
It's
No.
not
But,
on diet, but nobody gives a
You,
fuck.
you know what tops off that hamburger helper real well? Sriracha.
Sriracha. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Why did we let her on here?
Cholula.
These. This is why.
Who
that's
remembers
true.
Macaulay Culkin?
Wait, no, I have
Yeah.
those. We don't need yours.
I do.
Nobody wants to see yours.
I
Mine
can
might
take
not be
mine- I
triple
can pop
D's,
mine out.
but
He dated Mila Kunis.
No, everyone.
what?
Everyone here is seeing your titties. We're good.
you don't want it. Or are you talking about Jeremy?
I'm talking about Dermy's titties.
Yes, yeah,
What
pretty
the
sure
fuck?
Yeah, hold up here.
I have
Whoa.
not seen your titties, gals.
I
so-
wasn't meaning naked.
Oh,
I mean, we've kind of
bikinis
if
sitting
you
here.
if you went to the pool during Vegas, you kind of saw them.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
you're a weirdo. No, you gotta take the I out. It's just Dermy fat.
That's right.
Yeah, you can't have the is.
Did you say the I? Meant
No,
the
It
E?
is I. Yeah, I was gonna say
Wasn't
article,
that 2
but
weeks ago on
That's
Saturday
that's probably
Paradise
his
where
legal
everybody started
name.
saying Dermy fat, and I couldn't respond to Cloud saying Cloud is fat.
Dermy fat.
It's like his rap name, Dermy Fat.
I like when people give me $2 and they have the AI lady say it.
I know what you're doing, Prof. It's not going to happen.
I'm almost for that, but I'm not.
There is a severe negative element to
Kitty
that.
off.
And we
Okay.
already have seen the negative element.
No, you don't go first. Or wait, maybe you should.
I can go first because then we can then we have the actual images of me doing it, and then we
No,
get
you're
Gal,
right.
and
I
then
don't
we're
want
just
my
singing
Look,
appetite
it.
if we're
spoiled.
talking size wise, you're just going to win, and it's not even funny
Right?
or appreciated.
It's not fair.
That's true.
That's just on size, not quality.
Oh no. To Diddy, his name was Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, ban him! Ban him!
Oh,
We're getting your banned.
bad Forkin.
That poor dude.
So, did you of you guys see this clip?
No,
No.
I didn't know this. But well,
I haven't seen it, so I still don't.
I only associated him with Michael Jackson.
Who?
I associated him
Right.
with Will Smith.
Oh yeah.
that's another rabbit hole that we should maybe go down sometime. The
The
Michael
fact
Jackson.
that Michael
thing.
Jackson was set up and
Yeah.
it's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with the recent Janet Jackson stuff going on and everything, and now this, like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm gonna play this because watch this. I don't remember any of this.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin was also a victim of Diddy. After returning from one of Diddy's parties, he couldn't walk properly for about a week. When Macaulay was young,
Now that was a short clip. They have more clips of him walking. I hate this AI shit.
I was just gonna say,
No.
can I also petition for the fact that if you're gonna do a video, stop using the AI fucking voice. I hate it.
Same. I hate it
So
so
much.
much.
If you're gonna do it, at least make sure it sounds more natural
Right.
than that.
Or just record your own voice. Stop
Or
it.
that.
It's not that hard to talk. Well, during maybe.
His abusive father, Kit Culkin, sent him to Diddy, hoping to gain money and fame.
No, I don't know anything about that because
what the.
It's a very extreme.
Wait a
like,
minute.
There's a
Now I know his dad was a fucking ass. I know his dad was
Yeah.
a bad dude. But like,
but not that like that was
and
never...
Diddy's been around forever, but has he been around that long?
Like,
When
that's
did
what I'm
Diddy,
trying to
I was
figure
about to
out.
see when did okay, so Diddy started it says he was an intern at Uptown Records in 1990. So
In 1990, and I want to say Macaulay Culkin and I are like the same age because Home Alone I think came out when I was in the first grade.
I think that came out like 90.
Yeah, I would have been in
Home
the
Alone.
first grade.
God, you guys are old.
Shut up.
Fuck you.
1990. Yeah, I was in high school.
So he wouldn't have power back then.
No, he wouldn't have had power. That's what I'm saying. So it says 1990 to 1996, career beginnings. If
Well, now,
anything,
so they show the clips of him walking weird. Let's try and find out let's try and guess what Macaulay Culkin's age would have been at that point.
But wasn't
Completely
he an
ignoring how
adult?
dangerous Diddy was. The experience left Macaulay with lifelong trauma. He was only 13 years old when he attended one of Diddy's parties, where he inexplicably slept for 3 days. During that time, he had no memory.
Okay, he was 13 years old. All right, Macaulay. All right. So Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin, 13 years old. All right, so Macaulay Culkin was born in 1980. So that's 1993. He was 13 years old.
Yeah, he's 3 years older than me.
So Diddy was in the game.
When did Tupac die?
That was late 90s, wasn't it?
It was, wasn't
died,
it?
Yeah.
Tupac died in 1996.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
To be fair, I'm still
In
of the opinion
1996
that he faked his death to get away from Jada.
I would have.
In 1996, under the name Puff Daddy, Combs released his first commercial work as a rapper. So he's starting in 1996. Macaulay Culkin has already been a star at this point. He's the star of Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. He's getting all these movies. This is a load of fucking crap.
Let's be honest, he didn't do anything after My Girl.
Well, that's because he died.
Unless it was maybe Page Master was after My Girl.
Not in the movie, you dumbass.
No, I'm saying he wasn't in.
Dermy was trying to say he died. That's why he didn't
Oh.
do anything after My Girl.
Yeah,
But
I was
like
trying to do a joke,
he
but you ruined it.
his last movie was either My Girl or Page Master. He never really did anything after that. He
He
disappeared.
took a hiatus in 1995.
Torn out.
Then he came back and did
He did
Richie
various
Rich.
things. Yeah.
Oh, he did do.
No,
That's
he
right.
did not.
Richie Rich.
1994.
And the Page Master.
He did that in
And then he
94.
was in that,
95.
like-
He was. So
And then it was
he's
in
Pro
that
with
club
Richie
movie
Rich.
with Marilyn Manson, but that was when he was like an adult.
Yeah.
Then who?
Well, they're all, that is Macaulay Culkin as an adult and clearly strung out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Hollywood did something to him, sure, but I don't
I
know.
always
He
assumed.
was 100%.
I always
He
assumed. Yeah.
100% got passed around.
Yeah.
But
So
I don't
let's-
think it was Diddy.
No,
No, I don't think so
Got
either.
to him last,
think-
maybe.
Yeah,
Probably got to him
I don't
last.
think it was Diddy either.
I don't think Diddy could have.
Especially when if he was at this party when he was 13, like Diddy wasn't around then, right?
And then Diddy
Like
was
his
still.
power wasn't.
His power wasn't.
He was fired from Uptown in 1993. He established his own label, Bad Boy Records, joint deal with Arista rather. So he started doing stuff then.
So it was like one of his initial parties then?
What did he do beforehand?
Your mom.
His other hand?
Buffy?
Was he gangbanging? Was he running the fucking underworld?
I'm checking.
I don't think.
How did he come up with the money to fucking just pop up out of nowhere?
Oh, he killed
Feds.
Tupac. And Biggie.
Glowy.
That's how he took over. He took out the competition.
Allegedly.
What's Gal freaking out about?
I don't know.
I don't want to derail with football again.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
Oh shit!
Did you get another score?
No, Young Ho Koo just missed it. Well, it was blocked. The field goal was blocked. He didn't miss it.
Stop the Asian hate.
Where the fuck are you watching? Because the streams that I send you, they're delayed, bitch.
I'm not watching a stream.
I didn't see the kick yet. You spoiled it for me.
Sorry.
Fuck. My dad will do that. He'll text me. He's like, what a fucking fumble. And I'm like, fuck.
So I'm not watching the game. I'm watching the app.
Oh.
Right.
So
yeah, the app's fast.
All I'm saying is this whole thing about him. I don't think Diddy had the power to have these parties back then.
Right.
I think he was passed around in other circles, similar circles to Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Kirk
Which
Cameron?
is probably where he gets his little.
Are you blaming Kirk Cameron, sir?
I don't know if it was Kirk Cameron.
But do you remember Leo got his start on Growing Pains?
Yeah, I remember.
Right.
That.
Yes.
Well,
yes,
I mean,
yes.
Macaulay Culkin has some growing pains.
You know what's
I
funny?
know that name. Who is that?
Kirk Cameron, Growing Pains. Maybe you know him from.
He's a very Christian person now.
So DJ's brother.
Yes. Candace Cameron Bure.
Candace Cameron. Yeah.
Kirk
Holy
Cameron.
fuck, where did I pull that on my ass?
So I do know him. I thought I did, and I thought that's who it was, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Growing Pains.
I never watched it.
With Alan. Well, you weren't born, so.
So you bring up Kirk Cameron, and now I'm going to bring up the new wannabe Kirk Cameron.
So I feel like you guys are alluding to him being a diddler.
Kirk Cameron.
Kirk Cameron. Oh,
No.
no.
The opposite is what you're alluding to.
Yeah.
He was always very Christian.
Yes,
he's always very Christian.
So why'd you bring him up with Macaulay Culkin? Or I mean,
No.
Leonardo
DiCaprio got his
passing
start.
around.
Leo got his start in Hollywood as a character on Growing Pains.
Yeah, he was like.
that. Okay, got it.
He's brought in the last season, kind of like cousin Oliver style.
I don't know what that means.
Of course,
That
you
was the
didn't
movie I
watch
was
the
trying to
Brady
think
Bunch.
of. Left Behind.
Oh, yeah.
Like his backside?
No, that was the name of a book series about the end of days.
Yeah, and
Unless you watch Prawn Hub, it's a totally different thing.
That's when you choose the left behind instead of the
I've
right.
seen Kirk
The,
Cameron.
the left behind, the right behind. That's a great.
So have you guys been
it's a
seeing-
great prequel and sequel. Great stuff.
Have you guys been seeing all the Russell Brand shit all of a sudden
He's,
popping up?
Baptism
he's
thing?
popping off, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
he
not
is.
just the baptism thing, but he is a former buddy of the Diddler.
Oh, yeah, I did see that as well.
Well, I mean, he had a lot of drugs in him in his career, so
Mhm.
This interview is
Had
back.
a lot of friends and a lot of people, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Does he
Well-
have a responsibility to like tell people what he's seen because he's so open about affairs?
That's his choice.
Ooh. That's a good question. Repeat that, Shock.
Do you think he has a duty to kind of tell the world the things that he saw with him because he's such on a? And I'm all for
Like
the
a
trip
repentance.
about like calling out elites, calling out like
Yeah.
all this evil shit. Does he have a duty to say the things that he saw in those parties? Does that make him a hypocrite?
Well, is it part of like his repentance? Like he's coming
Yeah.
to religion, to God.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mhm.
that it's a discussion to have.
I said so.
No,
You're having.
I don't think he has a duty. I think
No.
if he wants to, he can.
keep his mouth shut because he's on the right path. Otherwise, he'll be
I-
thrown in.
wait, he will have a
he
duty.
will.
Wait,
he will be thrown
have
in
a
prison
duty.
when he's one of the good ones, and all the fucking pieces of shit will
They
still
were
run
trying
free.
to throw him in prison before he got saved.
Right.
He'll
There
have
was
a
that whole
duty if he gets subpoenaed.
16-year-old thing.
That was over a year ago now. It was last June.
Mhm.
and it was
all that
because he was
stuff about
speaking out
Brand
against the
came out.
machine, and you fucking
Yeah.
know.
I
Yeah,
kind of agree with Steve though. Does it benefit him to get himself into that
No.
potential trouble? Is
No.
it worth it?
it doesn't
Well,
benefit really anybody.
No,
If
yeah.
he gets
doesn't
in,
benefit-
and that's why it's
He's gonna end up fucked when the real turd baskets deserve to be
That's
fucking
true.
behind
Yeah.
bars. Like,
So now-
like I guarantee you, Russell Brand will go smash somebody who fucking deserves it, compared to where
Well,
the
look-
other people will smash inappropriate.
He calls out a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Well,
calls
take
out
a
a
look
lot
at
of
like
people.
take a look at Trump. He was on Epstein's plane once because he needed
From
something.
like Florida to New York or something.
Yeah, it was not even going to the.
Well, why did
to
he
the
kick him out of
actual island.
Mar-a-Lago? Because he can allude to what the bad shit he was doing and says, "I don't want anything to do with
I
this.
don't
Get
need-
the
Yes.
fuck off my property."
Yep. I don't want to see it. Get it out of here.
Yeah, I don't want.
Because
I want
he
to
was
associate
on-
with this.
Because he
Look.
did one flight, they were like, he was on the island. He's a pedo. He's.
But I'll tell you who
gay."
wasn't. Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Bill
Yeah,
Clinton
'cause
apparently
you can
speaks
trust the
Russian
logs.
or German.
He's
Well,
not
I
a
mean,
dumb
it's not
dude.
really
I mean, he's a
shocking.
smart
No.
man.
Yeah.
I
Except
think
for like his choice in women.
I wonder if that's how he talked to Putin, that they spoke in German.
I think if Brand ever reveals any secrets,
He's gonna be Epstein.
dead.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, to what I was saying before with his repentance and like the path, like,
You didn't necessarily
confession
mean-
doesn't need to be to the world.
Well, Diddy's not his brother. He's not calling out the sins of his brother. Like,
Right.
this is fucking evil people.
Right.
You could maybe argue former brother.
He's not a
Shock, can we-
Christian.
Can we go back real quick?
Oh well, now you're getting now it's semantics. Let's listen to this
Shock,
interview.
did you say that Clinton spoke with Putin by speaking German?
I think so. Because remember in that interview with Tucker Carlson, he said that he would have dinner with Clinton and he would ask Clinton, "Hey, do you think I can get into NATO?" And he said, "Nah, I don't think the big boss would approve of that." And I'm pretty sure he was talking about Hillary.
Mm.
So I'm like, how do they talk? And I'm like, oh, he speaks German. Maybe that's how they talk.
Or maybe they talk.
Or maybe they had translators.
Who knows English?
Why
Yeah,
does
that's true.
he need
Who
a
knows
translator if he doesn't speak English?
He does
Because-
speak English.
Why do
does
they have a
speak English.
translator?
Because he's a dick.
Because also
Because it's a
Like, no,
power
you're gonna
play.
speak. You're,
Because
you're
the
gonna
real-
speak my
and-
language. I won't speak yours.
Yeah.
That is a power
it's
thing.
also
I like that.
it's also an interpreter, not necessarily a translator. So
That's what
Yeah.
I'm at.
he may be saying things the way they want it to be said. That's the difference between an
And-
interpreter and a translator.
Yeah.
And Shock, it's a sign of
sure.
respect when you try to learn the other person's language and communicate with them in their own language. It's a power play when you bring an interpreter or something like that.
Interpret this.
I totally. Oh god, I agree. It's a power move.
Yeah, it's a
I'm totally down.
Yeah.
For that. I didn't think about
And
that.
people think that Kamala supposedly would be a good leader and be able to handle that.
No, she'd have an interpreter
well,
not
she
for
would.
a power play because she's too retarded.
No, she's not. She's
She
an
just bring the
agent
kneecap?
of joy.
She would have
Yeah.
an interpreter because
That
she
joy will
wouldn't be the
stand
one
right up.
saying anything to begin with.
The interpreter will be quiet.
Did you
the whole
not
time
hear
that
Tim
she's
Waltz say
mouth.
that they're bringing joy?
Yeah, I did. I chose to
Joy.
ignore
I
it.
just that's what
I can't believe
that's
he
what
did
this
that,
country's
honestly.
missing. We are missing joy.
And singing and singing.
Is that his dog?
So
name?
what he's saying is she will bring the happy ending.
Or
Well,
is
that's
everything
what
Oh,
Willie
so
Brown
she's gotta
said.
get on her
Agree.
knees. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
what
think about
Mayor
that.
Willie Brown said.
maybe everything.
Hey,
just,
you know what? Maybe we get some good treaties out of this.
Hey, maybe she'll walk up to Putin with a black eye.
Oh my god,
What are you saying Doug did to her? Oh, sorry.
Doug.
Listen, sometimes you gotta smack a bitch.
We should watch the video.
How was it
Video.
working with Diddy and Jonah, actually?
Jonah, he's hilariously funny. I know him already, so it's a buzz to work with him. Diddy's new to me, right? He looked after me. He took me on an enforced holiday to Vegas. He's a very intense man because I think he come from nothing and now he's very, very powerful. People that do stuff like that, they're intense. Now, I like him. He's very influential. Say that you don't want to do something and Diddy does want you to do it. It's really hard to not do that thing.
Is it the mind fucking or?
He's a bit crazy.
Oh my.
Crazy.
Does it make
So-
you
so-
hard, Brandon?
So like, say you don't want to have sex with the minor, and then Diddy's like, you really got to do it, and it's like it's really difficult to disobey.
Oh, all right, then I
Diddy.
gotta try it now, don't I?
No, it's very easy, okay? He's like, he's a very hard person. If you don't want to do something, you're gonna have to do it. That's why he brings out the baby oil and lathers up my asshole.
You have to take it up the hard way.
do you guys who here seen Get Him to the Greek?
I have.
I saw.
Do
it
you remember
once.
Diddy's part in that?
Yep.
No, I don't think
Yep.
I do.
And I recently saw a clip of it again. I hate that movie.
What was?
Pretty on point for what he's.
I don't
being
think he was
accused of
acting.
today.
I don't think he
What
was
is he
acting.
doing?
So it was a documentary.
Facilitating and forcing Jonah Hill to stick something up his bum.
Oh yeah, I forgot that
So
was
basically,
him.
they just
Get
like
through
went out
security.
on a party and filmed it.
I forgot what he looked.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with Forkin. Just saying.
But that Russell Brand should reveal what he knows.
Yeah. After that,
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, well.
I didn't see that clip.
Let's keep playing the video.
Like the mind fucking. Like he's very influential. Like say Diddy went, could you pick me up from the airport? I've got back from holiday, or I'm going away. Would you feed my fish? And really didn't want to feed his fish. Oh, how much fish food you put in? He'd still do it because you think, oh, don't upset him. He's an influential person.
I got it.
So his laugh, he's a good laugh, but if you imagine you get very friendly with him, he might ask you for loads of favours, and then you can't say no to him. That's my worry, because I've become friends with him now. What if he starts, I'll pick us up from the airport, feed the fish, can I borrow your vacuum cleaner? It's going to be pressure.
This dude's
God,
so
it's so
fucking
reminiscent of that
high
fucking movie in general.
to just let all this come out.
He's a very powerful person.
If you haven't seen Get Him to the Greek, I feel like it's a good time to watch it because it's going to show you exactly what Hollywood is.
Yeah.
And when I saw that movie, I just thought it was degenerate, disgusting, and annoying. Not really funny. And I didn't like it. Thinking about it now and this shit coming out, I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, they were just telling us how it is with this movie. It's insane. I just fucking...
What else
Who's
does
more,
Seth
what's more
MacFarlane know?
degenerate, me or Hollywood?
What?
Hollywood.
I have no idea.
Hollywood.
There's more of them.
Did you just ask who's more degenerate? You or Hollywood? Are you kidding,
That's
Jeremy?
a good question.
Jeremy, are you trying to tell us something?
Right?
You know, I did not. I did not think.
Consult your lawyer.
You've yet to ask me to feed your fish.
I told her that I actually didn't think this question all the way through. And
Yeah, you see,
told
this
me
is why
to
you
feed
do. This is why you listen to questions and answer the question that's asked.
Or just
As I
don't
tell
open your
my
mouth because
clients.
no question was asked of you at all.
Actually, try to think before you speak, Jeremy.
I don't.
Who does that?
Yeah, who
Steve
does
doesn't
that?
even do that.
Working around is saying Russell
Yeah.
is a psyop confirmed. James Lindsay is right. I'm not sure what James Lindsay has been saying.
Same.
But I think the sudden turn to Christianity has got people a little concerned about Russell Brand's genuinosity,
sincerity.
You know what I mean?
I usually get suspicious.
Yeah, his authenticity.
Yeah.
Is it?
He's been on the red pill trade.
Yes.
For years.
Yeah.
The Christianity thing might be part of that process.
That's what
and then also he sounds like how Shock likes to explain new Christians, and they just don't
Overzealous.
fucking shut up about it.
They're too authoritarian and they forget to be Christian.
Right.
Yeah.
They forget what it is to be Christian
Yeah.
because they're rushing their own salvation
Yeah, exactly.
through others.
Right.
Yep.
So, with all of this stuff, it is now being highly suspected that Jay-Z is next to bat.
Well, I mean, Jay-Z and Beyonce have not said a damn thing.
Did you all see that stuff? Maybe one of you posted it actually about the theory of Kanye was saving Taylor when he from Beyonce. And
Oh my god! I mean, love it. He was right, bro.
When he jumped up on stage,
we have a Kanye clip coming up after this.
Wait, because I
easy.
watched this. I watched this whole thing from Pierce. This woman is.
I
think she's a performative individual.
She kind of sucks, but she's got some interesting things to say. I want to speed this up
I
because
was going to say, do you have it on 1.7? I mean 5.
It's bad.
Oh, look, you do have one.
Kiss my ass. So
Gal's not.
the
There's
reason
the
why
1.75 Gal.
I'm
No
speeding this one up because this bitch's cadence of speech sucks.
Oh,
it's terrible.
She's
at it.
reading. She's performative.
Yes, but she has information in here.
Well, because the Me Too movement was a ruse.
Whoa! I got to.
Oh, that no, you can't.
God.
No, take it down.
That wasn't anything. Do you guys not listen to your YouTube
No,
videos?
not
on
normally. No,
1.75?
because you know there's also a lot of art in the spaces between the words.
I have too many videos to watch throughout the day.
There's also importance in
understood her too.
inflection. There's importance in
You're an
inflection.
inflection.
Inflection matters.
Not her
Speeding up
inflection.
ruins that.
Fine.
Yeah, her inflection's kind of.
It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that
She's not wrong. You guys remember that?
She's not
yeah.
wrong. Yeah.
Nope.
I remember Surviving R. Kelly. The R. Kelly story.
Oh, I remember that.
Before you play it again, Dermy, did you say that she's reading, so it's performative?
It really. So I listened to this whole thing yesterday. It's when she's doing this whole stuff, you can tell she's reading something, and on
So-
top of that, it's next. Like when she's talking, it is performative. You can hear it in her voice. Some of the things
I
that she's
don't
saying. It's
care
like,
if people are reading something.
It's
Because
television.
I'm-
They probably make them write it down beforehand.
Well, and not even that, just as like a human, I am not good at articulating myself on the spot. Well, sometimes I am, I guess, as well as I'd like to. So if I have something that I want to say and actually get the point across and not be emotional about it, I write it down.
Well, and if you're going on TV and you know you only got so much time,
exactly,
you're gonna at least have some bullet points to make sure you don't miss
Mhm.
everything you want to say.
So I'm not going to hold that against someone. Is my point to that.
what I'm gonna say is just listen. Go to the Pierce Morgan video from yesterday. Actually, listen to it. It's
Isn't that what
she
this
says she said some things that are I could believe, but at the same time, it's I don't put a lot of weight in what she's saying.
If this is the clip that I think it is, because there's other clips of her in this thread that I wasn't going to play. I was just going to play this one, but this one just lays down some groundwork. I think
was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert
Sean Carter's Jay-Z.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. If the Me Too movement.
Oh, that was Pierce trying to chip it. Dude, she does
Yeah.
this thing where she like acts like she's done talking. It's so
long
fucking
pause.
bad.
Yeah.
I think part of it was, and you can again, you can kind of hear it if you have earbuds in. I think on her end, she didn't have her audio wasn't good, and you could hear like people talk. Like you could hear Pierce
There is a
talking
bit
and
where you
her
hear
talking.
someone talking in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was her.
Well, and
But it-
sometimes
We're
there's
real-
delays
Yeah.
because
Well,
Because
it's
they
that
don't
her-
confuse fucking Skype or this.
It is that like the weird pauses that she does that I don't like.
so it's a Ben Crump type of thing.
Yeah.
Everybody is trying to talk like Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
that type of stuff. So I can see where it like can seem performative, and like a lot of. I hate when people try to do that. Like leave MLK alone. Like please, be yourself. And I don't know. I don't mind it. Like I'm not gonna not believe someone because of it. Ben Crump a little bit, I will. But that's
What about
just a track
AOC?
record.
Well, it like with what she says, like I'm not trying to disprove anything she says. It's just I didn't like the way she gave it. There's tons of stuff here, like what she's saying right now. It's like I want to know more. I want to know. Are you telling the truth here? Because this is
What's her name?
juicy.
Is this
Have a
that-
good one, Forkin.
Later, Forkin.
Jaguar.
yeah, okay.
Right.
So she says some other shit in another, like she's in like cream colored clothes or something on a couch.
Oh, I
There's
haven't seen that
video
one.
clip. Got it. So it's the same chick.
Yeah.
I've heard that like she says some crazy out there shit.
Oh,
in a lot of different interviews. So
I think it was before this moment, but we can keep going with this moment. She was like, she openly says, "Listen, I know a bunch of people in the sex working industry because I was there in the sex working industry. I used to be a dominatrix, and we used to wear video cameras and record ourselves. I've seen the videos of the rituals of the sacrifices."
see, and that's what I mean. Like that's the Ben Crump type of shit.
Yeah.
The way that talking sounds
that
like,
sounds
and I can see her
annoying.
doing it. Yeah.
I'm sending you the video, guy. Like
Putting an emphasis on every fucking syllable.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Syllable.
drawing it out at the end.
Syllable.
Emphasis.
And then they bring up two other people after this, and it's like, yeah,
I kind of feel like I need a flow chart for what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I also get somewhat of a feeling of she's kind of like the female Alex Jones, where it sounds batshit for some of the stuff that she says, but
possible.
It's possible a lot of it's going to be true.
That thought crossed my mind too.
Real quick, the tangent. Watching a lot of Pierce Morgan, I've come to the conclusion that Cenk Uygur is the leftist Alex Jones.
Okay.
None of the shockingly correct parts and entertaining parts, but all the yelling and the awful parts.
Okay. I can see that.
I would. He doesn't have any like fucking.
What's up, James?
Facts.
The only thing she's dominating is an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yo, what up?
They probably have a picture of her up at Golden Corral, just like warning.
She looks like she's engulfing fucking breadsticks or
James, we can
mozzarella
still make
sticks.
you the female Alex Jones. Don't you
She's
worry,
sucking on
buddy.
them bones.
Olive Garden's concerned when she walks in. at lunch.
We're out of breadsticks.
We have no
everybody.
breadsticks.
We only have salad.
No salad.
No.
Why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the Diddler's downfall.
The Diddler.
Jaguar,
Get on vacation.
if this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think that the world is going to be shocked by what comes out?
Oh, absolutely. I just don't know why they are. It's been happening in front of everyone's faces for decades.
It's very performative.
This sounds like a fucking movie script. Dermy, you're right.
But she's also in the entertainment
What's the difference
industry.
between me and Judy Garland?
Like she's a singer.
Social
or something.
media.
What?
How many victims?
There was none for her.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. Thousands.
Hundreds of thousands.
I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself.
Oh, this is it, Derby.
I have 3 victims right now.
There it is.
Who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
Jesus Christ, lady.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping
Porter?
people against their will. Putting people on planes
This part's
while
into
they're
it.
unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on.
Did you see that? Did you hear that?
What?
Putting people on planes on just like a
Yeah.
Leo got on.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping
Porter?
people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane.
Accusing them of
Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about.
Jay-Z?
Pierce.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
like I
Beyonce.
said, Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to that.
I know.
Um,
I'm just being honest with you.
no, you're perfectly entitled to your views, obviously. Kim Porter,
Yes.
a new book claims that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. What do you think of that?
I don't know who Kim Porter is.
I think people should really look into that.
I believe Kim Porter is one of his either mistresses or ex-wives, Diddy's.
Kim Porter, actress, model.
And she died of pneumonia at a young age.
Kim Porter
At like
died. Well, she was 38. No, wait.
Yeah.
That's young.
No, I'm sorry. 47. She died at 47.
47 of pneumonia.
Have you guys?
Flu-like symptoms. Death was deferred on her death certificate.
What year
ultimately
did she die?
determined lobar pneumonia. The
Dying of
funeral was
pneumonia.
attended by mourners, including Sean
48.
Combs.
in the modern era.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, have you guys heard about the theory that Beyonce killed like Jay-Z, an ex-girlfriend of Jay-Z's or something, and named her daughter after that woman?
Oh,
Blue Ivy is a fucking stripper name.
And sang about it.
Fucking makes sense.
Like, there's a whole theory out there that like one of her songs is actually talking about how she killed this woman, and then like the last,
if you like it, you should put a ring on it.
the last like
Put a ring around her neck.
emphasis on like is naming their daughter that.
Listen, these are high powered individuals within the entertainment industry. Almost all these fucking people have skeletons in their goddamn closet that I don't know any of us really want to. Like, we want to know the truth, but at the same time, do we really want to know the truth because of how dark and disgusting it truly is, and how it just knowing about this shit makes you hate the world?
Jeremy, I want to point out that while you keep saying this, that they're all powerful, you're forgetting the fact that they do not have white privilege. You have more privilege than P Diddy, than Beyonce and Jay-Z, and Oprah. You have much more privilege than them.
Oprah's no oppressed.
Tell that to the tell that to the $1,400 I had to spend today that I'm panicked over.
But you're white.
That's called rent.
That's called tags and taxes.
Oh, you got a new car.
So
does it have a key?
No, I've joined you.
It's even worse. I use my phone now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
What the?
You're just asking for trouble. Jesus Christ. Do you at least have the freaking RFID blocking shit for your keys?
Yes.
Okay.
I have that on my watch and I have it on my keys.
God. The fact that you even freaking need it, like, should be why you don't want it.
It's a lease. Someone can steal it. I
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's expensive. Those tags, what is it, 5 years for that much for your tags?
How new is your car?
2017.
Oh, well, still.
What the
how much
fuck?
did you say?
My registration was $98.
Taxes.
Yeah, every year it's my registration is like.
But it's the
first. Oh wait, no, that's the taxes from buying. It won't be every year $1,400.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you. Mine was $280.
Mine is like
well, you live in
$85 every
California.
year.
Fucking.
You should be paying more. Wait, does your car have gas? You should pay much more.
No, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what? The Mexicans shouldn't have lawnmowers either.
If
I can hook you up
anything,
with
They
Mach-E.
tried to do that though, didn't they?
They
For
sure
pollution
did.
purposes.
if anything,
Actually,
it
it's
should
still a
be
thing.
cheaper.
They should all have Ryobis.
I hate you, Prof. I'm looking at my registration next year being $700. I hate you so fucking much.
$700 of yearly rent. That's like 85.
Jesus.
What the hell? Where are you? What is going on?
Does he have a trailer?
85 for 2 years.
You have a trailer or
no?
Oh damn.
For 2017.
So, to carry on with this Jay-Z stuff, none of you guys have heard of Abrima. Oh my God! Now I can't.
You can't say her name. Spirit cooking bitch.
Yeah, spirit cooking bitch. So I can't think of her name right now because I can't say it. Hold on, I bet it's in the tweet.
I learned about spirit cooking during thing you can't say on YouTube because YouTube doesn't like it.
Marina.
Yeah. You know, YouTube is not going to like this. YouTube is
Marina
not.
Abramovic.
I don't know what Kansas is
Yes.
doing. Pause this.
Marina Abramovich.
Bitch.
Pause this. Let Gal go.
I don't know what the fuck Kansas is doing, what they're trying to pull with you. If it's $700, you're getting hosed because my brother's truck, his Raptor, is a 2018 and it's $300 in Colorado. So what the fuck?
Listen, Kansas is fun, but they fuck us from time to time.
Jeez, man.
That's your tag registration every year.
That's probably what it's going to be. What it look? I don't have my
So
receipt on me. But they
no,
were
that doesn't
saying
make
it's
any sense.
expensive.
You need to show the paperwork.
It can't be more than California, dude. Holy shit.
Like,
Mine was $325 because I had to get it smogged too. Like,
do you have to do that every year?
every other year.
Okay, so same in Colorado, but they have like drive-by ones that you can do.
There,
have
Kansas,
to
we
go
don't
to
like tag. When that season comes around, we all hate it. Even when my mom was
Everyone
talking
hates
about how
registration.
No, my mom was
Registration
talking
is
about
a
how
fucking
like
gay tax.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
No
It
one
is a
likes
gay tax.
registration.
Yep.
Except
What's
for gun
funny-
registration, because we need red flag laws.
Kick him. Kick him. This
What's
motherfucker.
funny is
I don't
if
even
you
want to
pay
hear
your
it.
registration.
We need gun registration. I'm friends with many school shooters.
I'm friends with all the school shooters.
Sometimes it's just the guns.
Yeah, the guns come out on their own at night and shoot people.
There's
It's a
this
gang of
stupid chick.
guns.
There's a stupid chick on TikTok that was talking about how her easy fix is everybody needs to insure their guns because you have to insure your car, your phones, your
your
houses,
guns,
blah
bitch.
blah 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 blah. I'm like,
No,
bitch,
no.
it's a right, not a fucking
that.
privilege.
Wait, we don't have to insure our phones.
You don't have to. She's retarded.
Called your Facebook account.
You
man.
can get Apple Care or not, or whatever the equivalent is. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I do have insurance on my phone, but you don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
Insurance
Let's
on
not-
phones are for poor people.
That's what the 15 is.
Or people like me who repeat.
Shock, have you seen the end of the game?
Fuck me. Yes.
You did see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have Baker in another league. I'm pissed.
Y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill on that. It's only
Do you wanna-
Thursday.
do you wanna
No,
look
I'm
at
just
the
happy.
video?
Okay, I had fucking.
Oh, I love Baker.
What was the
Listen,
kicker's
Gal
name
finally got over 100
Young
points. Let her
Hoku.
be happy.
that I drafted?
Oh, Justin
Tucker.
Tucker? Tucker's
Yes.
6.
This like he was the number one fucking kicker,
I know. He's been the number one for years.
and
That
then
should
he
have been your
just
first
chokes,
pick.
and I was just done, and I was
He'd been choking for a bit, man.
and so I decided to get Koo off of waivers.
Keep cool. The Asian kickers are goaded.
Dude,
I wanted to get Koo, but I never
Jesus
picked him
Christ,
up. 'cause he
Koo
has-
got 15 points
That's
tonight?
so that's
Yeah.
why you say I need to calm down, but I've had Justin fucking Tucker,
He sucks.
and
yeah.
now I got Koo, and he just gave me 15 fucking points. I'm
Yep.
excited. Okay.
Shit, he's been playing fucking good.
You want kickers on
I
bad
knew I should have
teams.
kicked him.
I
knew
didn't
should've
realize I
kicked
was playing you
him.
tonight. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I just jumped. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about it.
Brad, have you been paying attention to the fucking league at all?
I've been busy.
He's been busy, yes.
Not dying. Yeah, he's been trying not to die.
Hey, I sent you a DM
More
on
important
Twitter, by
things,
the
yeah.
way.
Yeah, I saw that. That's actually, you can't do that.
I don't give a shit. Derby chose violence.
That's an unwritten rule in fantasy football.
Dermy chose violence.
Dermot chose bribery.
Who didn't you fucking bribe, bro?
Attempt to bribe.
Everyone got bribed. You should at least send the money first.
Prof, should I tell him the irony? Prof, you put in chat. Let me know if I should tell him the irony.
Who's drunk ass dropping beer cans?
The sad part, really, honestly, the sad part for Gal.
Derby drops bottles. So I know it's not him.
Sad part for Gal is apparently Dak Prescott, rumors say he's going to get arrested for puppy molestation. So
What?
he's not going to start this weekend. It always happens. Every time I play against someone, they always have someone being arrested for something. It's terrible. You should probably drop him and start your second. You should probably
He'll
drop
get
it and
the
start your
Michael
second
Vick.
string quarterback.
Prof, is that yes for me?
Entirely.
You may want to start Derek Carr before you get stuck with the puppy diddler and no points. Just saying.
Bro.
Dermy, I'll give you my whole
I'll
team
do it
for
as a
40
business.
grand.
Well done.
I don't have 40 grams.
You
so
got
can I do
something
it
about
out of you?
40K.
Drop the money first, and then I'll.
That's the second time
I'm
you've
not gonna
quoted
drop the money
40K for the
first.
price of something.
I've asked how much.
So,
Yes,
who here
dude.
knows who Marina Abramovich is?
No idea.
Spirit something?
So she's an artist. She does these spirit cooking things.
Autist.
Her name was also all over the Hillary Clinton email leaks on WikiLeaks.
Yeah.
with Hillary Clinton and the Podesta brothers and all of those lovely people. So this is just a video of her hanging out with Jay-Z. This is her doing her art here. Fresh morning urine, sprinkle over nightmare dreams. This is art.
Art. It's art.
This is even like the craziest.
I actually, thinking about this, haven't watched this entire clip, and this could be bad. So
yeah, she does some crazy shit.
She does some fucked up shit. I strongly encourage people to look up spirit cooking. Spin around until you lose control. Try to something. Question all the questions.
Yeah, I think I remember this bitch now.
She's creepy.
Oh, and this is animal blood.
What the fucking sacrificial bullshit is this?
Yeah.
And they seem to be pretty good buddies over here. Like they might know each other pretty well.
You know what? Jay-Z's a weird looking dude.
Yeah, I'm remembering this chick now.
What is going on?
They symbolize human sacrifice.
This? Oh my god!
Yeah,
this is like
it was really big when Clinton.
So-
I think when Clinton was running and everything, and the word on this chick started coming out a lot more. And then the
This-
spirit cooking with all the animal ritual sacrifices, and she was like,
Gal,
she was like using all of it supposedly to try and help Clinton win too. I think
They will
it
do.
was
they will
wild.
do-
It was fucking wild.
There's
Oh my
pictures
God.
of people like Will Ferrell and Lady Gaga at these events where there's like a food display in the shape of a naked splayed body.
Yeah,
No, I'm
and
sending
it
you a
was some Bohemian Grove tier shit too. Like it was
I'm get-
sending you two
all the stuff that was like some of the early stuff.
This-
You
this
realizing
literally
Alex
looks
Jones
like-
was on this shit.
this kind of looks like Agatha all along.
It does.
Okay, pause for
I
a
wish
second.
they could be this fucking hardcore.
So I recently asked my brother what was the obsession of these movies where it's like this high profile person invites people they don't know to their island and it turns into this psychological thriller type thing, or like The Menu type of movies. Like those
Oh, yeah,
movies
Black Onion and shit
don't
like that.
interest me like at all. I hate those kind of movies. Okay. So I was just like, do women like these movies? Is that why they're so popular right now? Because I kind of see them everywhere, all these different versions. There's a Netflix movie where it's a star-studded movie where, God, I can't remember what it's called, but there's like someone gets murdered and it was a wedding, like a weekend getaway wedding type of thing, and someone gets murdered and it's like The Perfect Family or something like that.
Is it
And
Perfect Couple?
yeah.
Yeah, that it was the Perfect
It's-
Couple. It was a series.
This is fucking reminding me of that shit. Like, so the reason these movies are popular is because that's just Hollywood and what they do to people, because that's what this shit looks like.
Yeah.
So ritualistic. I'm rich, so I can do my art and be eccentric, which means I'm going to sacrifice shit.
Yeah,
That's kind of to what
pictures on Twitter.
It's to what Shock was saying earlier. It's to normalize. It's to get people used to
Yeah.
it. That was why, like over the years, I've picked up on how comedians, very much so, would mock the whole idea, or at least joke, quote unquote, joke, of the casting couches and stuff like that would take part in Hollywood, because again, it would help desensitize you to the idea, to normalize it, and that it's all been one giant fucking. I mean, they're all all fucking in
Seth
on it.
MacFarlane.
Big club, and you're not in it.
Gal, I
Seth
know that
MacFarlane.
second picture is grainy, but like that
I
is
don't,
the
I don't
food.
need to read any. What the?
Look
So
at her
that's
face.
food, but it's a person is in the shape of a person. What?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it doesn't have a real
gal.
body.
Like,
Oh, gal, welcome
Yeah, I
to
sent them
the,
to I sent them to Gal.
welcome to the dark side.
Here. Just to be honest, I'll send you the better one, because the second one it's grainy, it's kind of conspiracy, so it's trying to connect something, but it has a picture of the bodies.
This woman is all over.
What the frack?
This woman is all
Yeah.
over Pizzagate stuff.
Yeah,
that was
that's
also
what,
that's
that's
why
what
also
I
came
learned
out.
about her, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Looks
shit?
like a damn autopsy. God.
Yeah.
Right. What?
What is going on?
Yeah, this is just a bunch of B-roll essentially.
How
It's
are we
B-roll, but
even raptured yet?
I mean,
With all this shit going on, like what? How?
I've like seen actual art. I've been to the Uffizi in Florence and seen Botticelli and like classic art. This is what is this? Who thinks this is
So,
artistic?
The idea
Where-
of spirit cooking isn't it's the Bohemian Grove stuff. It's why the hell do you
Yep.
have
I remember these photos.
the sanctuary and the temple over on the island? Why is all this stuff
bunch
all
of
over the
goddamn
place?
Moloch shit.
Yes, it's dark, demented, disturbing shit. And every time you see
Baphomet.
these people,
Yep,
Baphomet, it's all
Baphomet.
this stuff, and that's why I want to know what actually goes on in all these high power places, but at the same time, do I really want to know?
No, you don't, Dermy.
I
You
want to
don't,
know, and at the
trust
same
me.
time, I don't want to know, because if I do know, I'm gonna hate the world.
When
know.
you find
It's
out,
like-
you become them.
It's
No,
like
That's probably what happens. You become them.
No.
No, you want to eradicate them. You want to
Yeah, you
destroy
want
them
he
at every
means,
facet
like-
of their way.
Get in my belly. Like they find out, you know,
Oh well,
you
okay.
become them.
You mean like if you go and hang out with them?
Well, that's the thing. You won't know unless they get a feel for that you're also interested, and then that's how they
I
get
don't think so.
blackmail
I think
on
they
you.
put it on you.
I think they force it
Push on you.
I think
Okay.
they put it
That's
on
where the
you.
power
They
comes.
find something out about you.
That's where the power
Yeah,
comes
that's
from.
where
That's
Epstein,
that's
where
Scientology shit.
Diddly,
right.
That's where
Mhm.
all that stuff happens.
Diddly, yeah.
Diddly.
So-
I couldn't.
Diddly.
I wanted
Although,
to
look,
say
we-
boogie, but I knew that was wrong.
There's clearly no Epstein list because Ghislaine Maxwell, she was charged of trafficking to no one, convicted of trafficking to no one.
Valid.
The whole
Nothing to see here. Move along.
The whole the thing of ignorance is bliss. And you start digging into this stuff, it hurts
No.
you at a spiritual level that you don't like. And it's so sick. It makes me sick.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. It fucking sucks.
Steve.
It's,
And
it's
we're
the
not allowed
real
to
world.
talk about it.
It's the real
So-
world.
Whatever
Okay.
you
Dark
want.
is
I want to
twisted
play this
and
last
sick.
clip, and then we're gonna run the question. I'm gonna run something by you guys. But this is an interview from last weekend with Hillary Clinton.
Oh
Oh
god.
boy. She's so fat.
This shit just got dark,
He fell off
bro.
diet.
Stop what you doing and watch
I know
this
about
clip
that.
of this interview, bro. This is crazy.
I mean, look, the crazy story about me running a child trafficking operation out of a basement of a pizzeria, don't laugh. Don't laugh. It was a huge story. And it got one young man in North Carolina to get in his car with his, assault rifle and drive up to liberate these non-existent children and shoot up a pizzeria in Washington, D.C. This is dangerous stuff.
This is the first time
She's talked about it.
Mhm.
this happened Saturday. Now there's another bit in this interview that she comes out and says that something's going to come out this month that is going
Yes.
to completely pervert Kamala.
Yes.
Hillary says this?
Yes.
She does.
Huh.
They wrote articles
The
about
October
it.
surprise. She uses the word pervert.
Interesting.
So
And this was all in the context of internet censorship and why it needs to happen.
Yep.
So
This
Yes.
is gaslighting.
yes, this is all in the
Keep going.
context of shutting down free speech.
Right. Because that's what John Kerry said. The problem with governing is the First Amendment.
Oh my god. Abolish them all.
Yeah.
Every agency.
Put them into the
Literally,
gladiators
guys,
pit.
the mask is off. It's not being hidden anymore. They are fucking communist dictators.
The
They
animals are
I'd go
walking.
worse- I'd go worse than that. They are fucking sickos that do unimaginable things to other human beings.
I'm gonna say it. They're fucking Satanists. They believe in dark
Eh.
art. They follow dark, disturbing shit. And even if they don't
no,
truly
that implies
believe
they
it,
believe in God.
No, I believe these people actually.
They ca-
do
you
have,
know what?
like,
You
a
can,
little bit.
you can, you know what?
I
You're right.
agree.
You
The
can't
thing
believe in
is-
Satan without believing in God.
They do believe.
Hold
in
on.
God.
Hold on.
Same thing.
Okay, so to Brad's point here, you can't be a Satanist without believing in God. Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton went to church every weekend when they were
Yeah, no.
Joe
Satanism
Biden's
is like
a devout Catholic.
Yeah,
That's true. That's why he supports abortion.
It's the same word as woke. It keeps being misused, and it's too kind of like too polarizing, where people don't understand what you're saying when you use that word. But like, I
Like
agree. Demonic, woke. I know what you mean when you say that, but it's
Yeah.
too much of a buzzword at this point. Unfortunately,
It is a buzzword, but like
Well,
these
and it's
guys,
also
they deal with some
even Tim
dark,
Pool
dark-
uses it.
Yeah,
these people would deal with dark shit. Like we
It
brought
is
up spirit
evil.
cooking, we brought up the child stuff, Moloch, all this stuff. They deal with dark things, and there's no logical explanation for it. If you're a being of logic that doesn't believe in God, why the hell are you praying to a goddamn owl statue? Why are you doing these ritualistic things? What is happening here? Nothing makes logical sense. So the only thing that does make sense is they have this belief that if you do this, you're going to get some sort of power. You're going to get some sort of right. You are following a dark path because it's giving you something good. These people are dark, evil, demented beings that follow something sick and disturbing and twisted. There's
power.
no other way around it. And Satan is a good way to do it. The dark, weird, elves that are
Well, there's two types of
mechanical or whatever.
Satanism. There's actual Satanism, and then
evil.
there's promoting of oneself.
No matter
what matter.
Satanism is the worship of oneself.
Yes, exactly. That's
Real
like,
Satanism.
Real
They don't
Satanism.
worship. They don't worship Satan.
They don't. Yeah, they worship themselves.
But I think the best word to describe it is fucking evil. And evil is just that. So, who wants to do a Pizzagate episode next week?
So you want to get your channel taken down?
I will not be on YouTube. I will be on Rumble, Kick, and Twitch.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, Twitch! You're gonna get your Twitch taken down.
Let's do it. That sounds fun.
Not Twitter?
I don't
Twitter
have
legend.
Twitter Pro right now.
Oh.
So for those of you who aren't already, go follow my Rumble because we're going to do a Pizzagate deep dive next week.
I'll fully say it. I think Pizzagate.
I've got the
was,
Anthony. I've got a-
misdirection.
What's that?
I think Pizzagate was a misdirection and was not accurate, but the things that came out because of it, Jesus fucking Christ.
Pizzagate got fucked. It wasn't they like how Hillary Clinton described it. That's not what was really happening,
Mhm.
and the media distorted it. And
That does never happen.
yeah,
Never happens.
yeah. The media distorted what was actually happening there, and yeah, that guy did go and try and liberate children out of that fucking pizza restaurant.
I'm just
But this
realizing
will
what
be-
you said that she says later. So she was prepping people for when this surprise comes out about Kamala that it don't
Yeah.
listen to it because it's Pizzagate nonsense.
Here's the interesting thing about this. So she's prepping people for it, which in my mind seems to think she thinks it's going to happen. So probably again, we know what's been happening. Probably that this has all been set up from the beginning. This is basically Obama's attempt at a fourth term, since we know that Joe Biden's term was
the third
term without restriction, which is why Obama was able to get his actual plans in place. I mean, his inner circle, Biden's inner circle, is literally Obama's inner circle.
And the people running Kamala's campaign are the same people that did those two.
Yeah. So the thing is, I think personally, Hillary does not want Kamala to win. Hillary wants Kamala to lose, and I think Hillary's probably getting ready for a run after.
She's so old. Even Trump's
Doesn't matter.
too old for another run.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
That's why
He
he's
wants to
prepping
be
the
first.
future.
She wants to be the first female president, and
Absolutely.
she will not let Joe Biden get 25th.
A retarded woman.
Everything that was done was to prevent the 25th from happening. You realize?
You think he has much say in any of that shit? I don't think.
Yeah, I think she's powerful. I do.
I think people don't want to.
I think she
you
lost
know,
in 2016
get
and they booted her off the fuck. They put her ass on the bench. Like, all right, now you just
her.
get the fucking-
I
you just get to
think
sit here with your nice life. Leave us the fuck alone. We're
I
the
think
one
she has
running the
more
show anyways.
Okay.
I think she has more power than people imagine. She is still good friends.
There's
with,
definitely there's a power
Pelosi.
dynamic. There's a conflict between her and Obama.
I think Obama has
What
more power, but
information-
he's still a puppet.
Yeah, Obama definitely has more power.
Obama does have more power, but I think there's a power struggle between her and Obama.
Civil War.
I don't think Bubba gives a fuck.
I
Bubba
think
doesn't
she
care.
has dirty info on people. Clinton.
Oh, and that,
yeah,
very
you don't
close
think
with
they got the
Epstein.
same on her?
Uh,
I don't think she does. I think they do have stuff on her, but I think she has more.
No, she's a lesbian,
like,
isn't she?
I feel like the reason that people can be Clinton is because she has major secrets on people to where it doesn't matter that they have info on her.
Okay.
Then.
She was very close with Epstein. The whole Haitian stuff that they did.
Yeah.
She's been all over.
You mean how they
Like, she was the wife of a president. She might have been the one that was the president in the background.
And she was a
honestly, that's the
lesbian,
thing. She was the wife of the president, but most first ladies don't have the power.
I'm not
other
saying
than,
that she
you
has
know,
the power.
Edith Wilson and Jill Biden, but like Melania didn't, Laura Bush didn't.
So I'm
Nancy
not saying that
didn't.
she has power because of that. I'm saying that she could be around things where people wouldn't care that she was around.
Oh yeah,
Or like think
but
anything of
that,
it.
she would use that to her advantage.
That's what I'm meaning. That's why
Yeah,
she has
I agree.
information on people and can pull strings.
Honestly, I think she was pissed that
Wasn't
Bubba
it?
got elected.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I could see
the funeral to George Washington, but Bush Senior,
Mhm.
where people started noticing that there were certain individuals that were getting little flyers in their thingy, and Hillary got one. Trump's Pence got one. I think Bill. Got
They're
one.
talking about that.
Obama got one.
The Bush family all got them. I know what you're talking. I know what video you're talking about at the funeral.
Yeah, and then you got I remember Hillary getting one. And the reason, like, everybody got it, but then you look over at Carter, and he didn't get one. He was like, well, "Am I supposed to get one?" No.
Well, yeah, I'll. That's another fucking rabbit hole. That's another rabbit hole. That
Carter feeds off the souls of the innocent. That's the only way he made it to 100.
Hey, Carter turned
Peanuts.
100 years old, and he wants to stay alive long enough to vote for Kamala Harris. That's what his son said.
That dude's dead.
Dear
By the way,
God.
I'm just now looking
Yeah.
at the pictures Jeremy sent. That's Lady Gaga standing next to her in the first one.
Oh God.
Yep.
Wait, like as a child?
No.
No, in the first picture he
No.
sent in the black dress.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's Lady Gaga standing next to Marina Abramovich.
Oh, the first.
She actually studied.
Oh, sorry, the first photo.
Yeah.
Oh, that is Lady Gaga.
She
Oh, it
actually
really is.
studied. She is an intern of Marina Abramovich.
I hope she used that talent for Joker Part 2.
I've never cared for that woman.
I liked her better when she
Sing.
didn't show her face.
She can fucking sing.
She was an artist
Yeah.
until she showed her face.
So I didn't care for her, but when she first came like on the scene and she wasn't showing her face, I liked some of her songs. But I never like,
she's
Do you remember when
actress
she
and she's a
came?
celebrity.
Do you remember when she came to like the Grammys in the egg?
Yeah.
No, I never paid attention to this bitch until she showed up in this shit.
She came to the Grammys encased in an egg.
Yeah.
And like your people are like, Gaga is gestating right now, formulating her performance.
I'm pretty sure she's a dude.
I think she's he's a tranny, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, I saw a picture of her. it was a video of her at a concert getting off of a motorcycle.
Yep.
And had
It's on the same one.
do the rearranging of the
the
stick
jump.
and pebbles.
Yep.
So next week we'll do Pizzagate. I'll bring. The reason why I want to do this is because this Diddy thing put me back down that rabbit hole. I've got a video about the Scott Wiener laptop, and so we'll do that. And I'll try and find the doc that I watched that covered a lot of the Clinton emails, because that's where Pizzagate comes from. It comes from these Clinton emails that WikiLeaks had. And that's why there's something there. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing there. It's not like the dude's actually, in prison.
Paying millions of dollars for hot dogs and pizza parties don't make a lot of sense now, does it?
No.
You pay $30,000 for a toilet.
Maybe they
seat
get
in the Pentagon.
No, that was a haircut.
Oh, it was a haircut.
Oh God.
That was a haircut.
But that's Bidenomics. That's Biden inflation.
Inflation. I'll finally admit it now.
No, didn't Bill Clinton get some expensive
Trump has a
haircut
9%
in the
inflation.
airplane?
God
anyway,
damn it, shock.
That's the show. We are at almost 3.5 hours. This might be the longest one. I did not expect the hurricane talk to go on that long.
I didn't expect the hurricane to go on that long.
Well, I mean, according to Dom, you guys talked for like 20 minutes about fantasy football.
We did. We did talk
fair.
about fantasy football for a while in the beginning. And big thanks to Jalen Hurts for the $10 tip earlier.
Yeah, get better, you fucking scrub.
So I did get permission to talk about the irony of fantasy football.
Sure.
So Prof, 2 weeks ago, I believe, actually offered me his entire stacked roster for the week that I face you, Dermy. You want to know what I told him? As long as I promised to give him his players back. You want to know what I told him? Guess.
No.
Suck my.
Why would I tell him that?
Because you have integrity.
Oh, okay. So you want to run it by me again? What you wanted to do recently?
I wanted to fuck Prof.
To come out.
Yeah, you did.
I wanted to fuck Prof and make him
Learn
cry.
to have some fucking integrity, bitch.
Right. Be a man.
You're the one with integrity, not me.
Dermy DMs me on what was it, Sunday or something. I'll buy players off of you.
I'll admit it. I DM'd everybody but Dom and Prof.
When did you who did you DM first?
I feel like it was me. It was like last week.
Shock or Static, one of the two.
I was gonna do a really lame expose video on Twitter. Guys, I really didn't want to do this. I've been sitting on this for a while, thinking about it. But Dermy's cheat.
He's a fucking cheat.
I'll come out and go you know what? I'll say the same thing I told Cal. If the NFL can do it, then so can fucking
I don't fucking care. Static, when he messaged me that, a conversation that you and I had, I instantly wanted to go to you, but I was just you know what? I'm just going to leave it between me and Prof. And then Prof messages me separately without any prompt.
Yeah, about
Dermy wanting
just a couple days. So Dermy was talking about it on his Triple D show about how he's offered everybody
and that's
money.
why Prof.
And Prof's and I was like, what the fuck? He admitted it.
Breaking news! Breaking news!
Oh,
Elon Musk to attend Donald Trump's return to Butler rally on Saturday.
Oh shit! Let's go!
Fucking nice.
That's this Saturday.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I'm not busy, might have to stream that.
Yeah, Jeremy. You're right. Jeremy's doing it right now.
Jeremy.
Shit, we have This Is Mordor Country. God damn it.
Yeah, what have you sent me? Nothing.
Anyone here that wants to stream that with me? If I'm not busy, you're more than welcome.
What time?
I don't know what time it is. It's usually Saturdays are usually during the day. Remember when he got shot that one time?
Oh
yeah, you guys were doing.
That was.
You were doing.
We were doing the
locals or something.
We're talking about tipples.
Yeah. And I'm typing, Trump got shot. Trump got shot.
I must make Prof cry.
God damn, Dermy, be a better person.
Dude, I've
fucking
be a better person.
I specifically told Prof, I was just I would rather lose all of my games than win that way.
Yeah. I told Dermy that I
was
might
the
not play a quarterback anyway because I know I'll still beat you.
That was the week that I got like 40 fucking points. And I was pissed. I was fucking furious.
You got royally screwed.
Yeah. It's fantasy's a
I
be a
would
lady.
rather lose all my fucking games the same goddamn way than lose my fucking integrity.
Hell yeah.
Okay, well that's you, not me.
Be a better fucking
You're a
person,
bitch.
child.
Again.
Derby,
That's
did you
you,
play
not me.
Did you play team sports as a kid at all?
Oh yeah.
What'd you play?
Wrestling,
Soccer?
and I did do some football.
Huh?
I did do football, and I also
Ooh, what'd you do in football?
He was a
Position?
tight end.
Defense.
No, he was behind the tight end.
What
He's the water
defense?
boy.
I was defense.
What position?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I took
Were you
stats.
on the line? Were you behind?
Yeah,
the
I was on the
line?
line.
Oh,
I was a
defensive
fucking
lineman.
giant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were probably like a
Turns
tackle
that
or an end.
motherfucker.
Defensive
I was
end.
a tackle.
Steve, what's
tackler?
Fuck yeah.
Tackle. 'Cause I'm a fucking giant.
You
Steve,
got
what
all
position
the
did you play?
CTE.
I played defensive tackle and offensive guard.
No way you played. Really? Were you big?
Yes.
Dude.
Oh, fat?
So
Dude, I was a fucking like Jeremy ain't got shit on me.
He was the thickness.
Oh,
like he wasn't as tall as he is now, obviously, but he was
Oh,
he was
I played-
closer to average height. He was
Let's
still
put it-
tall for his age.
Shock, let's
He was-
put it this
he was
way.
built like a truck.
Every now and then I played fullback when we were a couple yards away from the fucking end zone.
Did the tush push on you?
Fuck
Push,
yeah.
push. Get in there. We
And
need
also-
that yard.
Even though wrestling is a one-on-one
back.
sport, it is also a
Steve
team
got
sport
back.
because
It
your
is a team, yeah.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
team, the school you go
points.
to gets points based on how you do, and if you actually, our coach, if any of us lost and then like got upset that we lost, we all had to run. We all had to get
That's
punished,
cool.
and he drilled into us that we are a team.
We're gonna find your coach and tell him what a bitch you're being in our fantasy
Right?
league.
Let's do it.
You know
That
what the
came
problem
off
is?
too.
You know what the problem? We need a coach like Coach Walls really to unite us.
No,
Oh,
God damn it!
What?
My wrestling coach would fucking suplex.
He's the blue mountain coach
Goddamn
that's gonna
walls.
stick the fucking blue
My-
cold stick up your ass.
Listen, my fucking wrestling coach had tattoos all over his fucking arm. He was a fucking man's man. He was proud Irish man, all that stuff. He had to wear fucking hoodies and
Fucking
like
tool.
and fucking sweats to school every day because he's not allowed to show off his sleeves.
Did
Dude
he
was
have
a
jazz hands?
fucking-
Did he wave at everyone like this all the time?
I've wrestled my coach multiple times. I could never win. Nobody could beat him.
In his personal
Oh
office.
wait, this is, so,
No, on the mat.
wait,
On the
here's
mat.
another great Tim Walz quote. Reporter, would you be willing to talk a little bit more about your religion? Tim Walz, we're Lutherans. We don't talk about religion much. Okay.
Catholic.
I'm going to remind, I'll ask my former roommate
Holy
from
fuck.
college, my good friend, my Lutheran minister, good friend. Do you talk
He
about
talks
religion
it
much?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesus
he said he
Christ.
misspoke about being friends with shooters
Many
A
schools.
day after.
a day after, and what he said doesn't even make sense. But he also
He kind
he
of
has, like,
defended
three
it.
statements. He defended it in a weird way, and his
He
statement also
did.
did it. It
all
hurt
you
my
need,
head.
all you need to say is I'm sorry. I meant I became friends with families who were victims of school shooters.
That's all he had to say.
Yeah, exactly. He just missed a word. Just say
But he
I missed
spoke
a
with his
word.
eyes.
It's like
I
he didn't
missed a
even
word.
notice what he said, like to be like, oh, I mean, no.
That's because
just,
he expected a different
did.
debate.
He needed a decent example of misspeaking, unlike the Tiananmen Square fucking fiasco he was caught in the middle of.
that was ridiculous.
I-
Did you guys?
Well, I was there, and I was
How many?
there.
What's
and-
fucking retarded is how people are trying to make JD Vance pointing out that we agreed not to fact check and do any of this shit.
That was mansplaining.
Yeah, how they're trying
Hey,
to make that
hey,
mansplaining and how
yeah,
that's
hey,
proof that
here's
he's
a
a bad
point.
person when what he was saying was factually true.
Right. Here's a point. If women are equal, there should be no thing as mansplaining.
That's right.
It's just splaining.
So, Gal,
Do you
let me
You're
really
wrong.
think? Do you really think that they want equality at this point?
No.
Come on.
No, they want
No,
supremacy.
they want
They
equity.
want
Gal.
to be superior to men.
Yeah.
That's called equity.
But
I
Gal,
know.
let me explain
Well,
to
don't you
why
want
I
that
wanted
too?
to pay
I mean,
people
you're
for
superior
better
to
No,
Dory.
the
That's
fuck I
fine.
don't want that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, sure. You're superior to Jeremy, but don't you want to be everyone's superior to Jeremy?
Gal, would you wear the little prosthetic testicle things and see what it's like to sit on a bus with balls?
What?
No.
What?
You never
How
seen
about
that?
How about you sit on them when you slide into
No,
your
they
bar
give
chair?
How about I take you guys for your word, and I don't need to put
Well, thank you.
fake balls between my legs to understand.
there's
how
That
this
was
fucking
when
works?
Vice was big.
What's so anti-trans? I can't
There's
believe
women
you
out there
said
that don't believe that dudes can sit on their
No,
balls.
no. So Vice met these women
like
like
to
on
inform
this
them that they
train, and they said, here's a little like sack. If you wear it, it simulates what it's like to have testicles.
Why do
I'm
you
also
think
just
dudes
not
shift so damn
retarded.
much?
Listen.
What's this? It's shifting.
Chafing?
Speaking of mansplaining,
Gifting.
Gal, now let me explain to you why I don't give a fuck about being a bad person when it comes to props.
I loved in Am I Racist when he
need to
talks
see that.
about
I gotta see that.
mansplaining and she starts talking about what it is and he interrupts her to mansplain to her what it is. That's actually, I don't think that's actually what it is because it's this. It was fucking amazing. And she
Daily
just
Wire needs to
Have you
give
ever seen?
Gary
Have
money.
you ever seen Viva La Dirt League?
No.
Oh, they have a funny mansplaining. It's a bunch of short skits and stuff like that. They have a funny mansplaining one.
Huh? Who has a lab?
There are
Does he mean
women out
balls?
there. Viva La Dirt League is what they're called.
Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe his phone autocorrected balls to labs.
So they should know.
Oh, what does James O'Keefe have here?
Ooh.
He's got MSNBC admitting
Yep.
that they're doing the work for Harris.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
God.
saw
That's
that.
Monday.
Wait,
I've
wait,
got that
they're
set
doing
up-
the
I've got
work
that
for
set aside
Harris?
for Monday.
They're
Yeah.
doing the work for Harris, even though on the Morning Joe they literally said that people need to, reporters need to quit fucking doing objective journalism for Harris because of fucking Trump.
This is insane. The world we live
Oh,
in.
that's what you meant.
Labs labia
Sitting on
autocorrected
their
labs, not balls. But hey, you know what though? It makes sense if women are out there sitting on their balls too.
Yeah, it
Do you hate,
does.
do you hate the smell of BO? You might be xenophobic. Bizarre
That's
study
old.
finds people. That is, Jesus Christ.
You know,
that is old.
I heard
Hey,
if
if
you,
you hate the smell of BO, you should try Dr. Squatch.
I heard you might be.
I
a
already I was on the
Republican.
Dr. Squatch train before this week.
I just got on
I
it,
was too.
bro.
I was too, but I'm much more prouder of being on it.
No,
I
I'm
still
on it.
try.
It's much better now. Woman
I
of
just
the
want
year.
to
You do.
She's
I just
so
prefer
hot.
my BO mixed with curry.
Ooh, yummy.
Oh, is that that's what the White House is going to
Holy
smell like if
shit.
Kamala gets in? Is that what you're saying? I see what you're saying.
Curry house.
Okay,
All
we
right,
need to wrap this
Gal,
up. but
what have
can
you
I
got
say-
going on this week?
Nobody gives a fuck about her. Can I say one more thing?
No.
I don't know.
Sure, Jeremy, go ahead.
There's
So I actually have Cooking the Book coming up soon.
there's people that still
That was smooth. Bird, get mansplained, Derby.
there's people that actually still believe that Kyle Rittenhouse shot people and TYT still pushes it.
Can't believe that.
I know.
Well, he
There's
did
no
shoot people who were trying to kill him.
Yes,
shot
in
black
self-defense.
That's right. He shot only black people.
Yeah, he shot black people.
No pedophiles were harmed that day.
No pedophiles were harmed. No white cis pedophiles were harmed that
None.
day.
Hey, you know what? I get my news from Mark Ruffalo too.
All right, I bet you vote because of him too.
Smash
Tyler
news.
Kimmel?
Hulk smash fake news.
Hulk smash patriarchy. Remember the Freedom Tunes where Jordan Peterson talks to the Avengers?
No.
It's
vaguely. That was a while ago,
Red
wasn't it?
Skull is Jordan Peterson,
Of course.
and then Cap's like, actually, guys, his lectures aren't that bad, even though he's a communist. Hulk don't smash patriarchy. Hulk call his father, get him out of the belly of a whale.
Have you've seen the one where it's what if all the conservatives were leftists?
Oh, those are so good. I love the ones that they go to Thanksgiving too.
Ben Shapiro, I will now do this whole article on what was that? The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh yeah, on the Handmaid's Tale. Okay. I believe every minute of
They're
it.
turning the freaking frog straight.
Turn the frog, sis.
God.
It's so real. I believe every minute of it.
And Gal.
So I was teasing with the cooking the books thing for the bit. Tomorrow, Ballbusters and Beelzebub. And then Saturday, I will be doing a stream with Alf on his channel for Demonologist. James, I believe, will be there. Melee James. And Dom, I think. And then Screaming Into the Void after that. And then this is more Dark Country.
Listen, you only had to do one of those.
Yeah, I know. I've watched everything before it via Disparu and Gary and everybody like that. But yeah, I get to watch the fucking finale of season 2. Yay.
You can blame Adam, Jed, and Rachel. I asked you.
You brought this upon me. I'm a nice person with integrity. I know you don't understand what that means, but
I'm a nice person, but I don't have integrity. I'm a piece of shit.
Integrity.
And then I don't know if Alf is having a Sunday stream, but I potentially will be on that for gaming as well. But if he doesn't do it, then not. And yeah, that's me. This has been fun. Thanks, guys.
Steve, what you got going on?
Nothing.
Sweet.
Leave it to me to diatribe because I'm a woman.
And oh no, you're fine.
No, leave it to
never
her.
has anything going on.
I work. That's literally all I fucking do.
I work too. Just
Dermy. What about you?
Well, we got Ballbusters tomorrow night with Joe Rosie joining us for a wonderful adventure in which we will be discussing some stuff. I found a Variety article that is going to be interesting, and I might torture you guys with some Alos Mercante stuff. I don't know. We'll also talk about some Dragon Quest and things of that nature. On top of that, we have...
Why do you always sound gay when you're doing your outro?
Because I'm thinking of you, big boy.
He's coming out.
Because I'm always thinking of you, Steve. I'm always thinking of you. But then Saturday we have the last. This is Mordor Country for a while, for 2 years, and I actually have to put some effort in because I did ask Gal to join, so I have to actually try. Blame Jed, blame Rachel, and blame Adam. I was not going to torture anybody, but then Adam said we need to get somebody. So you were the first person that came to mind because you're so nice and have integrity and awesome and wonderful, and you have such beautiful hair. Then we will obviously do Saturday Charity this Saturday. I'll be continuing some more Final Fantasy 16 and going on there. Then Dermy's Triple D's. Every Sunday through Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, as long as my internet holds up and Verizon doesn't decide that it wants to shut out.
Don't blame Verizon for your flaws. I didn't have a Verizon issue all week.
Yeah, I had a Verizon issue on Monday. I had a Verizon issue on Monday. Like my phone, my signal just went down.
People were saying it, and I didn't have a problem.
I think it's an East thing.
It was Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile.
Do you have a track phone? Did you have a track phone, Gal?
A what?
Track phone?
A what?
A track phone?
I had one of those back in the day. They were shit for minutes.
A trapper keeper?
No. So
it's a fucking dope dealer's phone, so they can't track
one of
you.
One of my coworkers has a track phone because he's an older guy and he doesn't want to pay a whole lot for phones. And it goes through Verizon. His signal was perfectly fine. But
mine was perfectly fine. I have no idea what you're
me
talking
and
about.
another coworker, we did not have signal at all for a whole day.
I had signal all day. I could call, I could text, I could use internet, I could use data.
Well, suck my dick, why don't you?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
I did too, and I didn't even need to use it.
You sucked his dick too?
No, I had.
Missing out.
That's not what I said.
Was that before or after you worked the polls?
The polls aren't until November 5th.
Oh yeah.
For anything.
Yes.
Oh god.
Fuck you, Shock. What are you up to?
I miss Ariel. Where's she?
Devil. Yeah, I haven't seen Ariel around in anyone's chats. I sent her
okay.
Discord because I know she's in and out of the hospital all the time. So
Yeah.
all right.
Hope she's all right.
So, Brad, how you doing? Obviously, you're not flooded.
Brad's alive. He's got a
Yeah.
home.
How you
Yep.
floating, Brad?
Well, I grew up in a middle class family.
Oh, I was going to say that earlier. Did you guys catch the troll that Vance did with that in his
he did it several
opening?
times. Yeah.
But like in his opening, when they ask a question, he just goes into that. But then he was just like, "But now I'll answer your question." Like it was so good, and I don't know if everyone picked up on it.
No, it was a masterful the way he did. He got his points across and answered all the questions. As for me, I will not be answering any debate questions. I sadly continue to torture myself. I watched another episode of Agatha. I'm gonna talk about it. I got so many hates compared to how much
in it. Is there
What?
anything? Is there anything cringy in it? Like I
Well,
watched
they
last
haven't
week because I found out
they
they were
they,
drinking
they
wine.
sing the song again.
You know,
They sing the song again.
they're so retarded though. Like literally, you need to fix the issue of Mrs. Hart not being a fucking witch. So you should have made it to where Aubrey Plaza was just pretending to be that person, and she was actually
she
there. The
can.
whole time, but they fucking didn't do that, and then they summoned her with a fucking spell. Like, are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, we know who Aubrey Plaza actually is. We know who Teen
Oh.
actually is.
But she, like their little green witch, she wasn't an actual witch. So
No,
why did it work to
she's-
get her the fucking yellow blue?
Spoiler alert: she's Death. She's Lady Death.
Lady Death. No, yeah, Aubrey Plaza is. But
Yes, which
you still
actually
can
has
pretend
significance to Thanos in real
hot.
stuff.
Oh, not just Thanos, Deadpool too.
Yeah, I know.
Basically,
Yeah,
they're
this
just saying, "Oh, she wasn't in love with Deadpool. She was always in love with Agatha."
Yeah, she's a
Oh,
lesbian.
that's so fucking
Lady Death
gay.
is now a lesbian. Although Aubrey Plaza being Lady Death.
I love it. It's the only thing I like about the show.
I just don't.
She's so wasted on this show.
I'm going to do a very quick summary of the two episodes, but I'm going to take a different tact with how. I mean, I don't see purpose in me bitching about it anymore. I'm just going to present a bunch of questions about it. You're like,
Do yes, do exactly that.
I'm like, because clearly the show's not made for me. Who is it made for? What does this appeal to? What does this mean? What's this about? And I invite you. I mean, I got some you saw some of my comments. I don't get a lot of comments. I actually got almost 600 views off that one, I think. But I got like so many. I got a 9% like ratio. I've never had that. So much hate. I was a gay hater. I hated everything. You're not a Marvel fan. I'm like, I told you. I'm like, I don't get. Don't tell me I'm
And
not
if
a
he's
Marvel
a gay
fan.
hater, he wouldn't stream with me or Steve.
Do you realize what Disney has taken away from us? Like, if they make her, which she basically is, I think, if the Funko Pop or whatever is true, but they made her Lady Death. What they took from us was Aubrey fucking Plaza not fucking around, messing with the head of Deadpool and Thanos in this world.
Well, my point would be this.
Like, are you kidding me? Ryan Reynolds and Aubrey Plaza?
This does not need to be a Marvel show at all. Never does.
None of
Agatha
them
Harkness
do.
is a tertiary character at
Oh, yeah.
best. The only reason it's here is because that's when the MCU was getting big, and they thought the song was cute. And they give Catherine Hahn a starring role, and she's basically a character actor and can't carry a main show herself. I think Aubrey Plaza could carry a main show. Wasn't she in Legion? Was she in Legion? She was in Legion, right?
She was. I don't know if she was in Legion, but she was in Parks and Rec, and she.
I know, but I
character
think she was
Parks and
in
Rec.
Legion. She's a good actress.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're doing some interesting stuff with her and Catherine Hahn, but like I don't understand what the purpose is. Every episode is going to be an escape room, and it's to be understanding every character. None of these characters matter. Tell me why you care about Alice. Tell me why you care about Lila. I'm asking. This is literally gonna be my video. Just tell me why, because I don't get it. If you want to explain to me, tell me why this fits in the MCU, other than the fact it's Agatha Harkness. And don't say because MCU has always had a horror element. There's no second season. You're not going to see Agatha or any of these people in any Avengers movies. What is the purpose of this?
And how could they even
Gay,
answer like it's
lesbian,
always
wine
had a
moms.
horror element when none of it was ever like in this show so far? None of it has actually been horror. Sure, they had the freaking
It's lame
Nazgul
horror.
first or the second episode or whatever, but
And we have another song.
I'm glad you find that so funny, Static.
Gay lesbian. I just.
I don't even care about the gay lesbian
cat
shit
ladies.
anymore. I don't even care about it.
This was made for gay lesbian cat ladies.
No, it's not. It's not. What gay lesbian woman's going, you know what? I'm going to go on Disney Plus and watch a Marvel show.
So does a gay lesbian?
There's actually a lot more than you think.
Does a gay lesbian like men?
I was gonna just say he's gonna say it cancels itself out because it's gay and lesbian.
Yeah.
It is a weird way to just say lesbian cat moms.
I'm sorry. Let me go. I'm sorry. Let me amend that. When I say gay, I'm using the word gay as I explained in my video. Gay meaning lame, which is when we said it in the 80s.
Listen, we're talking about people that have weird ideology. So when I say gay lesbian, it's pretty much the same thing, and it just doubles it.
But the thing is, this does nothing to promote any narrative in the MCU. At least you could say Falcon and Winter Soldier was promoting the idea of Falcon becoming Black Captain Falcon America.
But we need to know how how Wizard becomes. Listen, we need to know how the Asgardian becomes the Asgardian and then joins the Young Avengers because he's.
Did you know he was gay?
Yeah.
His boyfriend.
Hey, guess what? The Young Avengers ain't happening. By the time the Young Avengers happen,
I thought you said Yoga Avengers.
I would watch that. Yoga Adventures sounds hot.
Well, it was just fitting with
sounds like something Cloud's watching right now.
I thought it was a Street Fighter thing.
The Young Avengers are all supposed to be teenagers. By the time they get to the Young Avengers, that's going to be after 2027. They're all going to be in their fucking 30s. It's just going to be the damn Avengers.
Yep.
And no one's going to have a shit about fake Hawkeye
for a while.
Ms. Marvel, anyone.
I have a question. Is Wizard a top or a bottom?
Who?
Is
the gay
Wiccan?
Oh Jesus, I don't give a shit.
Is he a
Like,
top?
if you ask that question about Aubrey Plaza, sure, we care, but
his boyfriend is Hulkling in the comics, which technically is a Skrull who pretended to be a Hulk. Oh, we got the Skrull, so yeah, I can fuck a Skrull like Nick Fury was doing.
That doesn't answer the question
at all.
He better be on top because Hulkling would crush him. He should be on top because Hulkling would crush him.
Is he catching or receiving?
What about Wesley Crusher?
Wait.
He's probably catching and receiving is the same.
Shut up. I noticed after I said it. I was hoping
pitching
we were all just
or catching.
I thought we were all just. I got lucky. Nobody picked it up, and it was like, you know what? We're just gonna.
I mean, you're talking about John Kent and his boyfriend in DC. So stop that.
His boyfriend.
His boyfriend with the invulnerability that happens when he gets excited. Can we just go back to Stan Lee and Jack Kirby for the love of Christ?
You know,
started all this.
It's their fault. Shaka Zulu, what have you got going on? I knew Steve's been trying to go to sleep for like the last hour.
That's all good. I'll stream eventually, so follow me on Kick, and I should stream some games soon. So, good show, y'all. So, good night, everyone.
Does that mean you're not going to be on Chatterday?
Yeah, I should be on Chatterday.
Fractured Filter, what have you got cooking?
Fractured Filter Gaming. I'll have my replays up of playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Check that out if you missed the live play. Otherwise, always check out the main channel, the Fractured Filter, on YouTube, Kick, Rumble, Twitch, Odyssey, all that fun stuff. I hate to say that whether or not we're gonna do Saturday Night Sith this week is it just seems to be so flimsy right now just because of holidays and family and stuff. But we should be back this week. Lord knows there's been plenty of shit to talk about within the whole pop culture sphere and whatnot. I got stuff. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, keep checking back. I'll be playing more Masquerade. next week I will be joining Nerdy Neon crew for top 5 spooky video games. That should be fun. And yeah, I'll be back around here, same bad time, same bad channel. I'm gonna crash right now because I'm about to pass the fuck
You
out.
sound tired.
Yeah,
It's late.
so
I
I'll
know.
catch y'all later. It was fun.
Take
Peace
it
out,
easy,
y'all.
Fracture. Thank you for showing.
Later.
Good night, dude.
It's so late on the West Coast.
It's only midnight.
We get up early on the West Coast. We get up at like 4. What? What time?
I get up at 6:30 on weekdays.
I get up at 4 or like 3:30.
Yeah, Steve's
same
been up.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I roll out of bed and immediately walk the 30 seconds to my desk. And
That sounds great.
Shock lives in California. He
What I
has to
do.
wake up to deal with the traffic.
Dude, it's so bad.
I get up
I do
at
not miss
7
that.
and get to work by 8.
That sounds.
I start
great.
at 7:30.
To be
But,
fair,
yeah.
though, the only thing different between working from home and working in the office for me in the morning is whether I shower right away or 2 to 3 hours.
On lunch. Yeah. Yep.
Wait, do you have to wear pants when you work from home?
Hell no. I'm wearing pajamas. Are you kidding me?
Do you think I'm wearing
Yeah.
pants right now?
That's a good point.
I am.
I'm never wearing pants.
I stream in my
Thing is, Shock could be telling the truth right now.
I don't.
I believe it. This isn't the first time he said it.
I say all the time. Even when I do have a camera and I'm streaming, I ain't wearing pants either. You gonna know.
I shut off my camera when I stand up, not just because I'm fat. But I'm not wearing pants.
I live with my brother, so I wear pants.
Oh, that's true.
All right. Yeah.
Well, that's why you should live upstairs.
Pajamas.
Technically, my stuff used to be upstairs, but then I let people live here and then leave.
The
but
Mysians are
keep
moved
their
in.
Stuff. It's a long story.
Mm.
It's a
Oh,
mess upstairs.
You should tell your brother to go clean it up.
I should.
Yeah, he can climb
This
the stairs.
motherfucker just had his last doctor's appointment after the freaking surgery. He is
Okay.
fully recovered. He should be able to crawl up the stairs and fix that shit up there.
Yeah, tell him to get up out of that fucking chair and go walk.
Yeah. and Beardo says you're lazy.
Yeah.
That's what people told Stephen Hawking.
Oh man, he's just a
Jesus.
piece of shit. He's not lazy.
He's actually dead. He's not doing much now.
Yeah.
He's not.
That's
doing
what they
a whole
want you to
lot.
believe.
That's the ultimate laziness.
His
Right?
frozen head is right next to Walt's.
Waltz?
Walt Disney.
Yeah,
Oh, I was-
not walls.
Not walls.
My brain went to. I had to
Oh,
wait.
no.
Wait.
That got way worse.
Well, thank you to everyone in the chat. I saw Savage was in there all night. We had Wade in there. My buddy Ken was there. Kel was there as usual. Cash Kester. Dom H was here. I know there was more. Forking around. Meteor Advocates Moan. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you to Jalen Hurts for the cheap tip. I appreciate that from the, I believe, Super Bowl MVP just a few years ago.
Hey,
Man,
Shock.
better than Tua.
Shock. I have an idea. You should do a podcast and you should call it Shock Tua.
I should.
Jesus Christ.
I would like maybe a month or so
Yeah,
after that
this
came
because of
out.
what Wade said. Shock is Hawk Tua. No Shock Tua.
That's I am a
Shock-
verb.
Shock Tua and have it be a football show.
I'm down.
Like
I should do a football
like
show.
QB Tua.
I remember that
Tua
kid.
fucking sucks, bro. He's not good at
No,
football.
guys. Tua
He's
is
done.
perfectly
He's not
fine.
good.
Just look. Here he is on the football field. See?
I saw that earlier.
I saw this.
Wow.
Shock, you should have your kitty avatar holding a football with spit on it.
I should. Oh god.
Ew.
With the
What?
spit on it. Yeah.
There we go.
I'm
Tua on the
chewing
football field.
tip.
He's good.
He's
I mean,
good.
He's ready to
Wow.
play.
Quarterback.
Jeremy's up there.
Even that numbnut could probably throw it to Tyreek Hill.
What are you talking about? That's a running back.
Oh yeah, that's running back.
I think it's a wheeling back.
Wheeling back.
Well, on that note, remember, next week will be a Rumble Kick Twitch exclusive. So find me over on those places. I'll put my Rumble link in there real quick.
You
We'll
like
be
how I
talking
just left you
Pizzagate.
with that spit on the football?
Yeah. So follow me over on my Rumble. We'll have that up over there. And then Monday Night Bloodbath. And we'll see. I think I'm good for Ballbusters tomorrow. Not sure about the Chatterday. We'll see. But I do have thank you to Devil, who got me a Chatterday thumbnail made. I was trying to do some AI Witcher shit.
Ooh.
And Devil was able to help me out. So I will be streaming Witcher 3 while we do that. And
You gotta play Witcher 2 first.
Dude, I just want to play Witcher 3. I fucking love Witcher 3.
Oh, but what you will love Witcher 2. It's so good.
I
don't.
That you just have to play.
There's more boobs, bro. The sex scenes are like 5 minutes long.
I don't care.
Maybe it's just you read about the first one and then play 2. And
I
3.
love
I've
all.
played the, so I've played the first one. I just haven't played the second one.
That second one's so good.
I need to play the third one. I will get to the second one sometime. I mean, I'm not buying video games right now, so I have a massive backlog. I will get there.
There's a unique mission though if you carry second over to 3.
Oh, it's
like
I love when games do that.
Yeah,
Like
super
you
cool.
load the save from the previous.
Yep.
So
Suikoden did that. I love those games.
Anyway,
You're coming to Steam.
until
Good night,
next time,
everyone.
have a good one.